It is the final night, the championship game, as we wrap up the Tim Hortons Brier here in the nation's capital.
It's an intriguing matchup tonight in Ottawa. 4 men, each striving for a third title.
It's a good feeling when you know you can come to the big events and know you can kind of bring your best game.
And 4 men in search of their very first.
It would mean a lot for me to win the Brier, and I've been to a lot of these and been close a number of times.
Brad Gushue has faced many challenges this season. His dream of wearing the maple leaf just 1 win away. Kevin Koe took the long road, once again coming through the 3-4, and now he has a chance to join an elite list of greats. In arguably the best field ever, these 2 teams will battle for the trophy. Newfoundland and Labrador, Alberta, the final. Tim Hortons Brier, next.
There is a buzz in the building as we take you backstage, Team Alberta. Kevin Koe, he came through that 3-4 page playoff game in 2010 and won a title. Can he do it again? Meantime, it is Brad Gushue looking for his first win, his first championship title. Can he do it in Ottawa? All the drama to unfold next here on TSN. The crowds have been fabulous all weekend long as championship weekend finally concludes here with the final. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Mudrick. Glad you're watching our coverage. This is the 13th time that Brad Gushue has competed at the Brier. He's made a final before, but lost. Make no mistake, Brad loves being from St. John's, loves wearing the red and white colors of Newfoundland and Labrador, but the jacket he really wants, that other red and white jacket, well, he can make that come true tonight in being Team Canada. Meantime, for Kevin Koe, he's chasing his 3rd Brier title. It would be the first with this group of guys, and man, they made it dramatic just to get to this point. Let's take you back to last night, the semifinal. It was Alberta taking on Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario, 10-10. They're having a look. Is that red stone in? Is it biting the top of 12? They weren't sure. Regardless, final stone to come. Kevin Koe has to feather his own stone, pick out the yellow rock. He gets it to go. Now, an extra end, or does Alberta pick up the win? The measurement, the weight, and Mark Kennedy says, you betcha. We're off to the final in dramatic fashion. So Alberta gets to this point. Congratulations to Brad Jacobs. They win that bronze medal earlier today against Team Manitoba. But tonight, can Gushue finally get it done? Newfoundland, Labrador, Alberta. Next, with the call, let's go up to the booth and join Big Brother.
Hello, Canada. On this Sunday night, there is truly something very special about a Brier final. Cheryl Russell alongside the buzz in the building as the crowd raises and rises now for the introduction of the teams led by Newfoundland and Labrador. Here's a team that didn't feel it early. These 2 teams were ranked 1 and 2 on the World Curling Tour, so you're looking for intangibles, and to my mind, the pressure will be on the front end of this championship team, skipped by Gushue and Jeff Walker and Breck Gallant.
Well, they're the only 2 players on this sheet ice that have not been in a Brier final before, and that been there, done that experience really allows you to know how you will respond and what to expect out there. That's the only unknown out there tonight.
Well, Jules Oucher, many people will remember him all those years he spent with Kevin Martin, but now the pressure on these 2. Brad Gushue thinks this is his best opportunity since that final of 07 to win it. Do you agree?
Absolutely. It's the best team. It's the best prepared team he's ever had. Brad Gushue himself has always been a world-class shot maker for years and years and years, but this guy right here, Mark Nichols, he could be the difference. 93% this week. 2 years playing front end has rounded Mark into a world-class player.
And of course, you've got Alberta and Kevin Koe looking for a 3rd championship for himself. And remember, this was a team that was purpose-built, basically taking 4 All-Stars and putting them together. And they went 8-3. If there is a team that is built for a 1-game winner-take-all, you would think that it's this one.
Multiple gold medals, multiple Canadian championships, multiple world championships. What else can you say about these veterans? It helps to be a veteran in a big game, but maybe more importantly than everything, they've all won this before. They believe they've done it before. They'll be ready, Vic.
To look at him right now, Kevin Koe, you wouldn't think he isn't a more relaxed Cooey, but from what we've seen, going back to the Canada Cup where they clinched a spot in the trials next November, he is a much different Kevin Cooey.
He is. We always talk about those great skips, but most, if not all, come with a very great third. Kennedy is the one. He's so positive, keeps the communication between the front end and the back end open, and more than anything, he believes 100% in this man.
So here we go. It's the final of the Tim Hortons Brier from Ottawa, and it's coming up here on TSN.
For the win. By the second, needs to get to the lid.
This season's been really good for us. We've played a lot of games. We've been in a lot of big games this year, and I think that's going to pay off going into Sunday night. We're comfortable being the only sheet out there. We're comfortable being on TV, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
Whoa! The always excited hit off, bang the red, move it in, fill it up, move the red enough. What a shot from Kevin Cooey.
This is great for us. First Brier playoffs, and you know, we've come to play all week, but we really raised our game.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Scotties Sponge Towels Purex and Cashmere, proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Kevin Cooey, Alberta. Brad Gushue, Newfoundland Labrador, to meet for the gold medal of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Brad Gushue, skip of Team Newfoundland Labrador. Our lead is Jeff Walker, our second is Brett Gallant, our third is Mark Nichols, and we play out of the Valley Haley Golf and Curling Club in St. John's.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cooey, skip of Team Alberta. Our lead is Ben Hebert, second Brent Lang, third Mark Kennedy, and we curl out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, Alberta.
Newfoundland Labrador with a record of 9-2 get both the last draw and the choice of stones. They're going to stay with the Red Rocks that won them the 1-2 page playoff on Friday night over Northern Ontario. So it means that Alberta is playing the yellow, and to get us underway, their lead is Ben Hebert.
Well, and against Northern Ontario in their game, when they started off without Hammer, they threw 2 double guards because of how important it was for them to try to force.
And then Northern Ontario's opened with a deuce, and they led 4-1 at the break, but it was a complete turnaround from there as Gushue came back to win 7-6.
And that was the big surprise of the whole weekend, in my opinion. A lot of close games, teams won and lost them, but to be up 4-1 for Northern Ontario and let that one slip away, and that has to give this young front end a real boost going into this final.
Well, there's an indication. If you're looking for handling pressure, Jeff Walker actually turned it up. He brought his game up in that 1-2 page playoff game.
Great indication.
Let's take a look at the keys for Newfoundland.
Well, this young, talented front end for Brad Gushue has to be nervous. They just have to be. So I think Brad's smart enough to skip around them. I think he will just massage some of the shots early, keep it a little bit simpler. And when he's going to go with Mark. Mark's made everything this week. That's the guy to put the pressure on with Mark.
Whoa, hard. Whoa, weight's good. Weight's good. Whoa, weight's good. Yep, roll it. Hard. Kev, roll.
They didn't quite get around, so Alberta could chase.
And they'll push it out the back.
Actually over-curled that first come around, Cheryl. That's unreal. There's so much finish from the corners in.
It was incredible today in the game. key with Alberta is going to be the force efficiency. They've been #1 all week in the ability to force, and that's going to be so important tonight when they're not starting with the hammer. And then exploit opportunities. That's kind of been the theme of the Brier all week, is you're not going to get many misses, but when you get one, bear down and make the most of it.
Good.
Alberta did have the last rock in the 3-4 page playoff. They blanked the first against Manitoba, and then they got a deuce to open things up.
That one didn't curl quite as much as they had been earlier. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Just hangs on the wing by a fraction.
In the semifinal, Northern Ontario had the last rock to start. And there was Alberta with that force capability. And in fact, that game went back and forth, trading singles all the way through to that dramatic ending last night with the measurement and that stone just biting the top of the 12 for the Alberta win.
Well, it speaks to this field when Kevin Cooey said that you don't want to give up a deuce because you're just about done at that point. It's just, and it's only a 2-pointer.
Brett Gallant, Canadian junior champion.
Gotta go, Mark. Yep. Gotta go hard.
Almost up to the challenge, just 1 point, percentage point off his round robin mark.
That was nice weight.
Good weight.
Really good weight.
That'll curl more than Jeff's.
Yeah.
If you should just be joining us, one thing that we've noticed, and Russ in particular, Cheryl, the ice does tend to curl more outside in than inside out, and it's because dishing, half pipe, whatever, there just happens to be more pebble and a little bit more buildup on the outside, so there is a fine line. If you get to the outside 12, it'll really fall. If you come inside, Russ, you get in the 8, it's not quite as bad.
Yeah, so it's getting that broom in the right spot. Like, this spot should curl quite a bit. I think if they go in a little tighter, they'll be able to hold it better here. So it's just, but it's the key thing with this surface is 6 feet of curl is great one way, but they managed to get at least 4.5 going the other way, so you can still get around a corner guard.
Yeah, Jeff, go. Hard.
Roll it over, and they'll put, looks like a quarter of a stone, maybe half if you're generous underneath.
Just because this front end's never been here doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad game. You know, Brett Gallant skipped and won the Canadian Junior. You know, there's a lot of wins under the belt for these young players, too. Sure, it's Canadian Junior's not the Brier, but when you're in the Canadian Junior, it feels like the Brier.
And Jeff Walker has his Canadian Junior and World Junior Championship with Charlie Thomas a couple of years earlier.
Ready, Brent. Hard. Go, Brent. Hard. Hard.
Shot.
Right under. Just a sliver.
You're looking at half a rock, you're thinking, this is a tough one to hit. It's a tough one to stay, and they make it buried.
Just follow through, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard. Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett.
Mark Nichols, Gallant, line call, run it back, and they'll drive it by.
Whoa.
It's been a long road for Brad Gushue to find the right 4 people that would give him an opportunity to win as we once again sail to Brier.
Hey, Vic, thank you. And what a moment this is. I talked to Brad Gushue just before this game. I asked him how they've managed the last 48 hours up to this final. He said it's actually gone by pretty quickly. They got a good practice in, a lot of sleep. They had a doping session as well where they were tested. And he told me he feels ready. The guys, he was really happy with how loose they looked before this game. And he said, I'm nervous. I'm excited. I can't wait to get going. And then I talked with Coach Jules Ochar just before first rock. He said of all the guys, he thought maybe Brad was a little bit tight. But he said after a few rocks thrown, the boys should settle in and they should be fine.
Try to split set.
I got you.
It's all about that focus, isn't it, Cheryl? Just being able to shut out what is all around you and just, to use the cliche, it is one shot at a time.
It is, and that's, you know, it's how do you get that focus where you're not thinking about outcome all the time. And biggest thing is really to have cues of your own that you focus on so that you're not allowed to think about the win or the loss of the game or the points going up on the board.
Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Roll the shooter.
One more time, and he'll get it this time. No mistake. Mark Nichols, shooter stays in front.
shooter.
Very nice. Just made that slight adjustment.
Same as practice.
Got yours carved in there a little bit, Mark?
Problem is you only get about 2 a game and then it's done.
That's why we like
I'll be happy
using
when
them
it's
up
all
there.
gone.
Looking
Yeah.
That was great.
Kevin Cooey. And his first skip stones in the first. Newfoundland Labrador with Last Rock. And right away it's Ben Hebert picking him up against the grain here, trying to hold that curl.
Take a look.
Line's perfect.
So is weight.
Line's perfect. Gotta slow down.
Other side, Benny.
No. Right here. It's got
Yes.
a little bit. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And now he'll switch over.
Whoa.
And just maybe, just a hair of an over curl peeking out the other side.
Pretty nice start. Good surface. Lots of movement and running 15 seconds.
They got off it because it looked like it was going to be full 4.
It slowed down a hair more than they expected.
That's a spot we've seen a couple times in the previous game, playoff games that had been coming down. Caught a couple teams off guard.
Well, it came down plenty just in time for Northern Ontario in an extra end win over Manitoba today when it looked like it might be a steal. It just stopped at the back 4 to give Northern Ontario the bronze medal.
Yes! Hard! Whoa!
One more run back attempt. Oh, and they're just going to absolutely stuff it.
How nice is that?
Actually had to hit this a hair off center to leave it buried and just made it perfect.
What? 2 feet? Agreed.
The only problem with making it that good is you force the hand of the other team. In this case, Kevin Cooey. He has to go around, tries to bury it. If he gets it in a good spot, Brad Gushue will have a tough shot.
It was a sliver tight, so this should be good.
If not, he's got a shot for his deuce.
No, it's more. Line's good. Definitely more.
I don't think we're heavy.
Line's good, Ben.
In a 5th Brier appearance, the winner in 2010, 2014
Really got to go for
has that one world championship as well. Cortina d'Ampezzo in 2010. And Van Evert got to get it around the one top 8. Kennedy out 2. Kennedy out 2. Oh, they'll wrap it around. What a draw.
Are you kidding me?
Amazing sweeping. Coast to coast on that one.
Go! Go, Mark! Go, Mark! Mark! No! Full bridge! Hard! Come on, Benny! Keep going! Come on, Benny! It's going! Go, Mark! Go, Mark! Mark! No! Full bridge! Hard!
Just doing what I'm supposed to do.
I
So now they double raise.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but that might be the worst spot that Kevin could have put it because Brad just made this so good. If he does it again, he gets 2.
You're dead.
Final stone.
Yep.
Brad Gushue.
Hard! Whoa! Hard! Yes!
Mark Nichols calling line. 1, 2. Oh, and they'll tickle it. And they'll tickle it. Now, who's going to move the farthest? Oh, it's going to be a steal. Alberta's going to get their single. He touched them, just couldn't move Alberta far enough. Kevin Cooey in his pre-game routine, the concentration, the deep breathing, prior to going out on the ice. And then when he's on the ice, this was from the 3-4 page playoff. No matter what the shot is, good, bad, he rarely shows any emotion. I know the team has been working hard with a sports psychologist, and this is probably a result of it.
Yeah, well, John Dunn, their sports psychologist, said if he could bottle it, you would, and you'd sell it for a lot of money because he just has this ability to stay even keel. He never gets too high, he never gets too low.
And then this, that was all the emotion he showed. Never going to show up the opposition. Alberta champion, Canadian champion, world champion, Kevin Koe. As we welcome you back on this Sunday night, our final evening, gold medal game, Tim Hortons Brier. The double run back just failing to move that Alberta stone enough. They pick up the steal of one, so Brad Gushue will once again have last drop. He has the hammer here in two, playing the red stone.
I think the other thing it does, Vic, is you don't have to recover from the high emotion to then go down and throw your next shot. You're just always kind of the same. You get up for a big shot, then you got to come down and throw a precise draw. Oh.
Jeff Walker
made that too good. Brad was really smart. He jumped on that immediately. They said heavy, but he yelled sweep for line, and they went coast to coast to just sneak it by.
That's good, I say. Yes.
Just hack.
Whoa.
We're not heavy. We're not heavy.
Weight's good. Yep.
Brent Lang, 11th Brier for him, trying for a third Canadian championship. Two previous with Glenn Howard, and then he backed it up. They backed it up with World Championships too, and they'll leave that one right in the hole.
You got to throw the out roll behind the corner.
Yeah.
Take a chance now with the corner, and they didn't quite roll as much as they would have liked, so chance to roll behind to the left.
Quiet board.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Yep.
It's good.
Whoa. Yep.
Close.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Close.
Close. Jeff.
Close.
Jeff,
Whoa.
go. Go.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No roll, no roll.
Oh.
Good shot.
Shot, Brad.
Their record was 9-2. They lost to Ontario and Northern Ontario. And then, in that 1-2 page playoff, they picked up the extra end win for Brad Gushue's 100th career win at the Brier. His playoff record, though, not very impressive. That win only brings him now to 3-11 in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's just hard to believe. Now, part of the problem is he didn't have this caliber team, and he managed to get to the playoffs on just great strategy, great shot making. But when you get to the Final Four, you need four incredible players like he has now. So I think that's part of it.
Great shot.
Next to it.
Yeah, they have about 3/4 now.
3/4 of this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
It
I
has
just
to
want to
shear
be
away
next
in your
to it.
mind a little bit with he wins about 65% of his games in the round robin, but he's not nearly that good in the playoffs.
But I think this year, speaks to what you said. Their year has been so different, and he just demands so much work ethic from the players in front of him, and it's paid off this year. So you hope you get a different outcome because of the different work and ability you've applied all year.
Even though they're down 1-0, I like what I see from the front end here. I don't see any nerves at all. They've made a lot of shots, no overthrows. That's usually the sign of a little bit of tension.
Hard for line, Mark.
Yeah, the adrenaline
Hard
and
for line.
trying to do things that you wouldn't
Where's the weight?
normally.
Line's okay.
Hard,
Where's
you're
the
holding it.
weight?
You got to get in here. Stay down. Stay down. You got to go. Got to go hard. Hard.
Even the crowd trying to urge this one, and they're not going to help either.
Okay. That's where it was. I wanted to help him, but
I was a little soft. That's good. That's okay, though.
Just a hair lack of rotation, I think, would save that.
Well, you can tell. I mean, the fact that he's won 2 Canadian championships will certainly help Kevin Koe, although Brad Gushue, in a 13th Brier appearance, that final of 2007, That was as close as he got. It came right after, though, that Olympic year of 2006.
Wait a second. Where are you? Top 8. Wait a second. Oh, just top 8.
Which is pretty impressive in itself.
Like
Because that's usually the year you're exhausted. You're
Right, you're pulled in 10 different directions, and
bring your best performance at Brier.
Go, 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 hard. Go, 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 go. I didn't want to leave him that. Oh, that.
No, staggered guard's not a good lead.
That made a big move.
The week it was for Alberta, 8-3. They won 7-5 over Manitoba. There was a steal of 1 in 5. They also put a couple of deuces on the board there. And then the win over Northern Ontario last night, dramatic as it was, coming down to that measure to score 2-10, 6-5 the final.
Alberta's gone from putting Newfoundland in big trouble to possibly giving up a couple here. That just died on Mark. It jumped all at once.
Line's good. Line's okay. We're still tight. Go, 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 go. Hard. Hard. Gotta go. Go, Brett. Hard. Hard. You got it. Come on. Hard, Brett. Come on. Stay down. Come on. Come on. Gotta get a team for
Everybody up now. Everybody up here. Trying to get everything out of it to the top edge of the 8.
I cannot believe how far they can carry a stone. I honestly, the hotline thought they were corner freezing on the guard.
Exactly. It looked like it was on the guard all day.
Hard, gotta go. Go, Brett. Hard. Hard, you got it.
Look at the power.
Hard, Brett.
And Brian mentioned about preparation. This probably for them. The fact that he elected to go with Jeff Walker and Brett Gallant, and he, when I say he, Brad Gushue, laid down the lot of them. He says, I have faith in you, but you've got to have faith in me. You've got to buy into what I want to do. And those two, as much as the others, have put in the work to become a great front end.
Oh, they have, and it just paid off right there.
Good weight. Lots more. Weight's there. Wait, well then, wait, line off, only. Off early. Line's good. Line only. We're heavy.
Stay with it.
We're heavy. Back 4. Back 8. Off. Oh. Off, Benny. Oh, Benny. It's back 4. Line's perfect. It's got to stop. Oh. Off, off, off.
Mark Kennedy.
No. No.
Look at the finish. Look at this finish. And it'll just go that little bit too deep back of the button.
I think they can get that on the in-turn.
Not so bad, though. I think I don't know if they're going to chase it, and that might be your force point.
Right.
Might be able to force Newfoundland.
Actually, it'd be tough with that guard to get it with the, you'd have to throw it so hard to get it with the in-turn. You'd take it out and roll out.
Good shot. Close. Should be all there. It's good. I think we're all there. Wait only. A lot of room. Line only right now. Oh, a lot of room here. Lots of weight. No, we're. Whoa, a lot of room. Looks heavy. Yeah, we're back 12. Hard, Jeff. Hard. 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 We got to bump it open. Back 8. Hard, Jeff. Back 12. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Jeff Walker.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Go, 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 go.
Going to touch it. Want to bump it open. And they'll touch it over a little bit to the back of the 4. They are sitting the shot rock for the moment, Newfoundland Labrador.
My first gut is to kill it and roll in.
If you think I can make that, that's real good.
Well, you guys can kill that and get under?
Well, you can. You can. It's tight, but you definitely can. You for sure can.
Is that the shot, though?
Well, if I know is it, can he make the double and stick? That's fine, because I can definitely wrap.
I don't think he can stick unless he's throwing like a board weight. But it's risky for him if he nut jams it.
I think we can make this good.
Like get under. Yeah, I agree.
I like this call just too because it does actually get one of the red stones out of there, and with Newfoundland having hammer, that's the risk of leaving it around.
I'm with you. Other than, can you get to the inside? It's risky.
Yeah, it's like edge to edge, Russ.
You tick that top red in behind the corner guard, and Brad Gushue's playing an in-turn hit for 3.
But don't you have to take into account, Russ, your brushers, and the fact that you've got Ben Hebert and Brent Lang and what they can do to a stone now?
No question, but I'm not sure with the guard in the 8-foot how much they can make it carve past it. But you're right, this shot's way more feasible.
Yeah, if you throw a regular hack here, you're going to be backline
with these guys.
Throw a regular hack.
5 feet faster here. Or sorry, slower.
Or does that look like max?
No, that's good. Just backline.
Slower here because of the path.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not coming off the hill and might be just picking up some.
Weight's good. Just back line. No,
a
weight's
little
real
bit
good.
down the hill.
Whoa.
It's a tough shot.
Back line half.
Waiting for it yet. Nothing. Hebert, nothing. Lang. Kennedy calling line. Now they got him. Here they go. Can he get to the inside? Can he get to the inside of the roll? Oh, he just barely got across the nose.
Good try, Kev. Really good try.
Good try, man.
Not a lot of time after this guard to get much to happen. They're holding it straight here and then tried.
It was so close because now the 2's still on.
Keep him on that.
You can probably with solid board. Problem is,
It was a thought of mine, but I mean, I don't mind.
normal you
ripping
might
it
be
either.
able to stay here.
We only got to stay in the 12-foot,
Yeah.
right?
I
Okay.
don't mind the other 2 calls either, though.
Okay, normal weight.
Make sure the double first.
Yeah.
and-
Just had to roll an inch farther and Newfoundland was in trouble. Now that doubles there, Cheryl. Soft weight, hang on the corner, sit 2.
Yeah, you just can't overthrow it.
I only have probably 2/3, Mark.
It's more than enough. Like,
Okay.
half is good.
Okay.
Like,
But we
Just
won't
try to
stick with
stick-
normal and half.
yeah.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
Just normal?
Yeah. Okay. Is that enough ice, guys?
Yeah, I thought they'd bring the weight down a little bit
Yeah.
from normal.
Yeah.
Like it, Brett? That's good.
I like it.
Try and save the shooter.
Normal.
Solid normal.
Yep.
Little solid.
Brad Gushue,
Whoa.
10th
Yep.
straight. Newfoundland Labrador title.
Hard,
Jeff
Jeff.
Walker.
Right to the line.
1, 2.
Mark.
Now they were
Keep
hoping
going.
to
Keep going, keep
hold
going.
their shooter, and they'll move it back edge. They'll lose the shooter.
A little bit, but not much.
Raised Rock stops back edge of the 12.
A little, but not much. Looks to be a little back. Maybe, I don't know.
I thought they told that a little later, and so you said 2.
Okay. When I suggested the double and stick, I was thinking more solid board.
Yeah, I think they were thinking the same thing too.
But job well done. Gets the 2 enemy rocks off the button. Their shot rock buried. You can't ask for too much more than that. If Kevin over curls here or under curls, will be a shot for 2.
4 to 5 feet slower.
Again, the reminder from Brent Lang just about the path.
Weight's good. We're all there.
I don't think so.
Weight's good.
Wow.
Line's good. Top 4. Line's good. Weight's there.
Difference of opinion.
Weight's really good, Mark.
Talk to us.
Weight's really good.
C-line.
Tight.
C-line.
Weight's perfect. Oh,
Back button.
He
back
hurts.
4.
Gotta get by, guys.
Boy, it's starting to
Gotta get by.
swoop.
Whoa.
It's starting to go.
Hold in. No, Brent. Never, Brent.
No, Brent.
You sure?
Never,
Yeah,
Brent.
don't leave it alone. How good is that?
So you intern through the hole there.
Nice, Kev.
Would you have enough to move it back for 2?
I think so. I do.
Gone. Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about it gone. Is that thinking the in? Is that one in the way?
No, I don't think that's ever in the way.
Just back line, just through.
It's probably just as easy as the wrong button, isn't it, Mark?
Probably is.
Oh, the reward could be huge if you can make
I
it.
don't think that red one's ever in the way, though.
Actually over curled by 4 inches. Not that you can criticize. Just at the end, it just stopped and turned. As hard as this looks, it's
On the
there.
outside, maybe.
What's that?
Put the sharper one on the outside.
Okay.
So again, we'll remind people that
Curls like it does the other way. It's definitely
teams
there.
now with hairbrushes
This one doesn't.
being banned from the event because of their abrasiveness, scouring the ice. Everyone's using synthetic, but what the teams are starting to do is keep one a little cleaner, one which might be just a little bit more abrasive, and that
It's a little
is
more, Mark.
what
Through or back line?
Brad Gushue is referring to. So put it on the outside.
Just through
And
that.
that's what makes this shot a lot easier than last year. And Brad Gushue one of the very best at throwing the exact right weight. He'll be close here.
But will he have enough to push this back, to bring that stone top 8 into play?
Close.
Back
Just
line.
through. Lead. Whoa.
Just through.
Yep.
So this
Just
is about
through.
holding line.
Hard.
Might be a little heavy.
Hard.
Walker tried to hold the line, got to come through the hole. by one. Now they'll directional. Move it back. They got to sit though. Move it back and not far enough.
A little heavy.
Alberta will pick up another steal of one. Just not enough weight left in that stone to push it. Well, as a skip, you'll want to have that draw weight in your pocket from first end to last. And I think he's got a pocket full of draw here.
You know, he had it in the first end, which made this shot a little bit more manageable because you put it in the wrong spot. You're definitely giving up two. And look at this, on, off. Just curls left at the last second, put it in an almost unmakeable spot.
And then Brad Gushue couldn't respond and tap it far enough. Results in a steal of one more. Key shot brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. So it's 2-0. Alberta steal one, steal again. We go to the third. And Newfoundland Labrador and Brad Gushue will once again have last rock playing the Redstones. In hindsight, being what it is, would you have, Cheryl, not attempted that and just drawn down, because it did overcurl, Cooey Stone, draw down, albeit to the lid, for the one?
Well, yeah, because he threw it really well. Brad threw it great and didn't make it. So, yes, in hindsight, I would have drawn and just taken my one and moved on. I couldn't have thrown it much better.
I heard one of the guys say it was heavy. It wasn't heavy. You throw it a little lighter, you're not going to move the shot rock far enough. It was just a hair too tough.
Gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good shot.
Nice shot, Jeff.
There's a beauty.
Right to knock down there. Peel though. In the corner, and then he freezes on the back, and it's a deuce. We got to hit and roll over that way. Like
Okay. Spin.
I like it.
Or else he's just freezing here.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Looks like a third.
It's spin, Brent.
Try and get both.
Smart calls, 2-0. You leave the corner guard. Brad Gushue's team freezes on that back one. You might not get it out, so this opens things up early.
Penny. Penny. Whoa, whoa, Mark! Hard!
And underneath.
Sorry, Brad.
Well, you can turn up the heat with breakthrough series such as Game of Thrones and Vinyl, plus hit movies including Jurassic World and Trainwreck, and it's all in one package. Order HBO Canada and get TMN, the movie network. It is the ultimate entertainment experience.
Yeah, but if he bumps it out, he's top 12.
Okay, halfway is good as long as we're right in line. He can't make the double and lose the guard.
If he ever goes after Brad and noses it, then we got two guards.
Yep.
Okay. Halfway? Speed's fine here, hey?
Speed should be good, yeah.
This is a good call. So guard that red. He can't make the double and get rid of the guard as well. So you have to make a choice.
Yeah, you don't want to get into the rings too soon and allow a team like Alberta to be free-wheeling at doubles.
Got to go for weight, too.
Hard for line.
Where is it, Mark?
Hard.
Higher than half.
Go, help him out, Mark. Help him out.
Line's good.
Hard.
Take a look. Line's good.
Hard. Switch.
Mark.
Switch again. Get
Hard,
in there,
Mark.
Mark. Go, 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 go. Go,
Get it
hard,
straight
hard.
in line.
Good shot, Brett. Well done.
Don't quite cover it.
I've got a small half.
You got a little bit of angle.
I don't hate this. Pretty high guard. Okay.
And this is where it really moves
Hold
here.
that spot.
No, that's going to roll off so it's usable. Okay.
Like it?
It's either that or you got some angle. Or you run it.
Yeah, I hate missing it and rolling over there, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's make it, Brent.
Okay.
Boy, this is tough.
Hack.
This is really tough not to jam this, or at least
Just hack.
not get it out, period.
Same as last
He's trying to go over top of the back yellow.
Oh, thin way.
I think so.
Oh, really?
Little heavy. Oh, weight's close.
Little heavy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Close, Mark.
Brett Lang.
Benny, yep.
Hard. Weight's good.
Hebert.
Hard. Real hard.
Hebert.
Gotta go.
Gotta get it by. He saved it for him.
Through it.
went through the guard, I think, on that one.
Well, now you have a short runner.
Brilliant shot, but bad result because it's tough to raise that now. It's so buried.
That did something unnatural, I think.
Yeah, they're just talking about that spot, how much it curls, but we've seen this so many times.
Oh.
I can't believe that got by.
Scrub then.
It actually helps Newfoundland here, though, because now what do? You're going to have to chase this one of Brett's.
Top 12, top 8.
Close,
Okay.
Top
Right.
8. Good. Right here, guys.
I think you can go. I think you can go.
Hard.
And the call is to
Gotta go a little
go
tight.
deep
Gotta go
with
for
it.
weight.
When I say deep,
Getting
top
tight on line.
4, so
Jeff
the run
again.
can't be straight
Hard,
back.
Jeff.
Weight's
Hard,
good.
Jeff.
Weight's
Come
good.
on.
Weight's good.
Hard. Right
Come
to my
on.
room.
Whoa.
We're there.
Right to my room. Right to my room.
We're there.
Right to my room.
And there's the brush down, and right there is where it goes.
Pretty nice.
Very nice, Brett Gallant.
Even if you end up peeling it, he goes back here. It's you can just stop it, but have a go at this.
We'll turn
3/4 across.
I like my insert.
Yeah, we're 5ths. Should go pretty straight.
It's a good call, because even if you miss the back ones, you open it up.
Hard. 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 Hard.
Mark Kennedy.
Hard. Shooter.
Where's the angle? Oh, my.
Nice, Mark.
Just touches it on the way by.
What's wrong with that? Close.
A little this side.
Shot, Mark. Good shot, Mark. Stick this runner. It'd be nice to take it a little more. That's okay.
Yeah, I think that's. No, I don't think it's tight ice.
Oh, okay.
One buried, one frozen. That's the plan for Newfoundland.
Last end when it was
So going back to that stone back 12.
Back 8.
Mine's a little tight.
Mark
there.
Nichols.
Looks good. Looks good.
How's
Mine's
our
a little
line?
tight. Not heavy.
What's that?
Mine's a little tight. It's good.
I feel
We're there. We're there.
Line's
Right on.
good.
Back 12.
Mine's
Right on.
easy.
I'll take back line. Do we need Jeff on it? We're
Yeah,
heavy.
you gotta go.
We're through the house.
Whoa, then. Whoa.
Back line.
Through.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Whoa.
Boy, oh boy. Look at this. They would have been through easily.
Those are always tough. You're trying to be down there. You kind of have to throw T and then let those sweepers carry it the rest of the way. It's faster going to the wings.
Hey, Marcus.
Big shot here. Mark can never stick this run back.
That. Close.
And when Mark Nichols tries it, he won't be in the rings unless he rolls.
Normal.
Whoa.
Real close.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Do it again.
Whoa. No. No one. No one. No one.
Attaboy,
What
Mark.
a beauty. What a beauty. Leaves a piece showing.
Good shot, bud. Good sweep, bud. Nice, Marcus. Thanks, Langer. Good scrub, bud.
Trying to hit and roll on.
That's all you got. Is luckily for Gushue, there's a bit of an angle there with
Just
that
here, I think.
brilliant run back by Mark Kennedy. So if you make the double, there's a really good chance you'll roll in here, or at least guard that back one.
Nice weight.
Weight's good. Board.
Yep.
Board weight.
Mark Nichols
Yeah,
learned
wait.
so
Yeah.
much in those
Whoa.
2 seasons with
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
Stoughton playing on the front end.
Brett. Whoa. Watch the roll.
And he'll run it by, and then that shooter
Good
will
shot.
roll over and spill in, but not cover. Second shot.
Great shot.
Well, that puts a little bit of pressure. Even though you didn't make the double, you're now 2 in the rings.
Good shot, Mark.
Thanks.
That's the what you'll learn as a young player to watch these
A
teams.
little quicker with that going away from center. It felt like the same weight as last time.
Because Mark softened his weight there. He didn't get the double, but he got what he got by putting a second one in the rings.
He's going to be shot. He's got to make it good or he leaves you.
You like the nose, Mark?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
just-
talking about after. Okay. I like it, Kev. Don't mind your out turn with
weight.
with
Wow.
control.
That's kind of what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
me too. Good control.
No, I like control. I don't think this takes off. Do you?
No, we're getting a little curl inside out. I bet you that's close. You like that? Always finish it if we have to.
I always like to throw softer weight at these, but sometimes you get yourself in trouble by not throwing it hard enough to get through the pebble. But Kevin can't roll very far here.
What's up?
The nose.
Yeah, right on the nose. Yeah.
Roll a hair here. This way's
Yeah, I
not
know.
terrible, too.
Okay.
We're just deciding.
Yeah, pretty tough freeze if you do that.
I think this will come up. That's good for control.
Yeah, trust that broom.
Clean it, Benny. Hard.
Ben,
Hard, Benny. Go.
go ahead.
You're going to have to go hard.
Hard, Benny.
All day.
Come on, Benny.
Hard, Benny.
Wow.
Come on, Benny.
Keep going,
Hard.
Ben.
Come on, Benny.
He hasn't had many stones off, has he, Ben
Gotta
Hebert?
go hard.
And he manages to hold that line.
That's all you.
I think this is Ben's turn this game.
Yeah.
Last time it was Brent.
They wore Brent out yesterday.
Nice, Ben. That's all you.
It's all you.
Good shot, Kev.
Found it in a shade.
Just a hair,
Yeah.
The other option, I guess, is play something quiet and try and get it over here somewhere.
Yeah, he's just.
Well, he's
What
going to
do
have a
you
shot
like?
either way. I think that's just as easy as.
always
Like if we get it and make a real nice shot, it's just whip it on the nose, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What do you like, hit and roll or the freeze?
We were thinking freeze.
I like freeze, yeah.
Okay.
You know this path.
Brad Gushue's right. It's 6 of one, half done the other. You could hit and roll kind of behind the corner in front of that back one. It might give Kevin Cooey a red double.
Gotta make sure we're.
Wider than you?
Yeah, like. If we're right on the nose, we may not be shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got to stay a little high for sure.
Yeah.
Mark slid nice here.
That makes this freeze even tougher
it's
because
close
you
to what
keep
you
it on the
told
high
us.
side, then Kevin just hits it dead on.
Maybe. Let's see this.
Yeah, because it's not, the yellow's not undercover enough to for the guard to take that away.
Mark was just saying a nose freeze might not be shot rock with that top one at the top of the 8. We'll have to see.
Here, light a little bit, I think.
Wait's
Line's
good.
good.
Line's
Line's
good.
good.
This
Back
slid
forward.
really well
Line's
for
good.
Mark.
Line's perfect.
Wait's good.
Freeze it around. Line will be good.
Easy.
Whoa, let it work a bit.
It's got to curl.
Jeff's in.
Jeff's in.
It'll get there.
Jeff's in. It's got to
Lock
curl.
it on, Jeff.
It's got to curl. Hard,
Lock
Jeff,
it
go.
on. Come on, Jeff.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Trying to get the corner. And he does. Well, the last thing that Kevin Cooey said was whatever I leave will be a very tough
Girls, another
freeze.
inch.
Yeah, just a smidge, eh?
And it was. I think it needed to come up just a touch more to
Lock
make
it
it
on,
a
Jeff.
little tougher for Kevin.
Still pretty good, though.
Come on, Jeff.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Just need to
Curl
curl.
switch just 6 feet earlier.
There's always risk here. You know, you hit a little high side with speed, you roll out, and it's a wide open hit for 2.
Dead nose, eh, Mark?
You sure can't low side it, then it'll be a wide open hit for 3.
What are you throwing?
Firm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
And you need some weight to get that red to
Run right where you
go.
throw it, Coo.
Could curl pretty hard here. I know it's a bullet, but it could curl that extra inch. That would be the
Pretty
bad way
hard.
to miss it.
Close. Close. Yep. Yes.
Come on, back.
Hard.
Kevin Cooey.
Gotta go back.
Brent Lang
Gotta
this
go.
time.
Come on,
Brent Lang this time.
Hard.
Bang.
Get it out.
Oh,
Right out, right out, right out,
can
Mark.
it go? Yes, it will.
Curls another inch. It's a shot for 3.
That was some good sweeping by Brent, and good thing Kevin can throw that big weight.
They threw it through the curl, didn't he? Because everybody else has been missing narrow there.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few jump in that spot.
Kevin is not afraid to take on the risk to make a perfect shot. Like he would think about the risk of giving up
It's on the
3.
max side, but I think you're just hack.
Which has caught
Sort of
him
like it's
now
your
and then.
last
Sure,
Yeah,
well, it
like
has to
that's-
because he doesn't curl 100%.
No.
That's a struggle to get out of the rings.
But 90% of the time, it's a great move.
Yeah, it's a gamble that pays off.
Final stone and facing 2.
Just hack.
Shot rock.
Just to the hack, Mark. Whoa.
Back
Whoa.
edge of the 4 foot.
Get it.
Yep.
You're okay to stay down. I don't think we're ever just to that.
Clean it.
Clean.
Stay down, Brett. You're good.
Clean. Just clean.
For the single. Newfoundland Labrador get their opening point. Alberta with the lead. They'll have last rock when we come back. Tonight, Brad Gushue has his eyes on his very first Brier title. It's something that he's dreamed about for as long as he can remember, and it's the last box to check on a curling bucket list he made as a kid. And if that dream does come true tonight here in Ottawa, it guarantees that another one will come true 12 months from now. It's been a long time since Newfoundland and Labrador won a Brier, 40 years to be exact, but it's even longer since they hosted the Brier. Brad Gushue has always wondered what it would be like to hit the Brier ice at home, and it gives him that extra incentive. A win tonight would not only secure a spot in next year's Brier, it would also guarantee that another team from Newfoundland and Labrador would be there in St. John's as the home team, something he desperately loved to see. The fan support here in Ottawa for Team Newfoundland and Labrador has been loud and very proud. With ticket sales in St. John's already through the roof, one can only imagine what it will be like next year. Canada's most famous curling bonspiel is about to go as far east as it possibly can, as St. John's will host the Brier for the first time since 1972. And there just might be two teams who are called the home team. And that 100th career win coming in that 1-2-page playoff to trail both Russ and Kevin Martin, who are 1-2. Silver, bronze, but it's that playoff record. That's the question. Although he got it off to a good start with that win over Northern Ontario on Friday night to put himself into this championship game, as we say hello, Canada, welcome back. Our final evening, final broadcast from the Tim Hortons Brier. The arena at TD Place. Newfoundland Labrador make the quiet tap for a single. Alberta with the steals of 1 and 2 now lead it 2-1. They do have Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 4.
Jeff Walker threw a tight guard there, the one you read when you see at the top of the screen. Benny Hibbert came around on the outside side part open. Jeff went right around with the intern to the back of the 4, and it was buried. So Team Cooey played that tick. Great shot. It opened up that yellow raise that's at the top that Benny threw to begin with, and now they have a chance to get at that shot rock.
No. Okay, good shot, Whit.
Shot, Brett.
I think that's pretty good. Anyway, huh?
Here you go. You have any of this?
Yeah, I've got the edge of it.
Good hit and roll, boys.
I can kill it if needed.
That's a good call.
Pretty hard, I know, but
it is a good call.
Battery slash it.
I don't like that.
Okay, whatever you
I like playing this, and if you chisel, you go into that.
Make it, though. Let's make it, Brent.
Whatever he asks me.
Back, just through.
Little less than hack.
Okay.
It's a really good call because that rock's hurting them, A. If you miss, you don't mind missing now, not on Kevin. So you tick the guard, you might roll in the rings. You make it, you roll over by that red one, and then there's a couple yellows possibly in play. Frank can throw this light now.
We got half.
Little pinch.
The winner of the
okay, wait's good.
Whoa.
championship will represent Canada at the World Championships to be played in Basel, Switzerland. And Brent Lang will remember that fondly. He was there in 2012 with Glenn Howard when they won the championship. Earlier this week we saw Nicholas Adine here, and he's been watching. Some familiar names as mentioned, the likes of Sterne and Olsrud. Brewster from Scotland, Nicholas Adine, defending champion. Sven Michel will come out of Switzerland, and John Schuster from the U.S. All starts April 2nd in Basel, Switzerland. Nicholas is here again watching and enjoying. He'll be heading off to a tour stop next weekend in Victoria.
Real good weight. Clean it.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Hard.
The biggest adjustment will be for the Canadian team will be in the brushing. That kind of brushing you're seeing right there, that angled brushing, will not be allowed at the World. They still go old school. You have to go across, as you describe it, Russ, east to west across the face of the stone.
Right there.
We like
pretty
it.
Nice.
We like it.
That'll be fascinating for the teams that have swept all their lives on an angle to have a couple weeks to make that change in the case of Canada.
So what do you want to see?
It'll be interesting to see it being officiated.
So similar to practice then, eh?
Boy, it's a tough little shot. They'd like to weld it on the corner here. They need to make it worthwhile. They need to sit 2 here without bouncing off. It's above the tee line.
Probably going tight, maybe. Go.
Oh, wait's close.
Go.
Wait's close.
Brent Lang.
Wait's close. Ben, have a
Line's
look.
good. Line's good.
Mark
Line's
Kennedy.
good. Clean.
Wait's good. Close for line.
Go. Where are we?
Wait's good. Right to
Hard
it.
line.
Just whoa.
Hard.
Just freezing.
Whoa.
We
Hey,
gotta go.
hard.
We gotta go.
Hard. Come on, Mark.
Hard
Come on,
line.
Mark.
Can they sneak this by here? They do. Now the question is, they hold the line, and it looks like they, boy, it's
Good
close.
shot, Langer.
Really close.
That's fine.
We're not second.
Still pretty good. Brent Lang, 100% so far. He's the guy you wanted to have throwing that shot.
It's a great shot. It's in a great spot. Big boy shot. Good job. Right on the nose.
Then he needs to get a little more enthusiastic.
I
doesn't
make
he?
the double here.
Yeah, he's way too even keel.
Yeah. If anything, we roll for a center, but
I'd rather you kind of stuff it here because I think you could do something like that.
okay.
Yeah, there might be the Rays yellow onto the red
you want
and
on
kick
the
over and
nose
get
or
the
you
shot
want
rock,
on the
make
I
the
like
Rays
right
double
on the
here for
nose.
Mark.
Okay.
But the option's just a sliver high.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of there, I think, Cheryl.
Yeah, I agree.
Big peel. Yep. Oh.
Mark Nichols.
Jeff.
Bang.
Good.
Look at that. Look at that. He stuffed it. And they are buried. And they got rid of the 2 Alberta stones. What a shot. Mark Nichols.
He is brilliant.
Attaboy, great shot.
Kudos to Brad Gushue to see it, too.
So you got that nickname, I guess, eh?
Alberta was pretty happy with that situation.
They're going to be in tough for scoring their deuce with those kind of shots.
If you're playing this, you're playing.
He was right at a ringside seat at the Olympics when Mark Nichols in the silver game and the gold game went 93, I believe it was 94 and 98 in his final 2 games.
This is
He's
not
a-
easy.
No.
He's a big moment player.
Thick third. I don't hate this.
No, I'm good at whatever he sees.
Yeah, there's just those players, they rise to the occasion when the pressure's on. Some go the other way.
Sure.
Can you make the double? Can you make the double with normal?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At least roll into him, right?
Yeah. Because even if we were to miss this and he goes somewhere else, we can then freeze in there, and he's got some.
Okay, Mark, let's make it.
This with normal, and I need about a.
2/3, half a rock.
No, it's
Oh,
less
it
than
must
that.
be thinner than that.
It's a thick third.
Okay.
But half's close with normal.
Okay.
Yeah, half's pretty good, and you'd rather miss this thick and stay in the rings.
Normal.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Mark Kennedy.
Right there. Come on, baby. Get
And
out of
enough.
there.
Enough. Yes.
Oh,
Great shot, Mark.
it's just not fair. 2 brilliant shots in a row.
Back and forth.
That's nice to get that out of there, yeah.
And again, and back to Vic's point that you've been on all year, he didn't overthrow it. That was just like a controlled normal. So if it just sticks beside that, it's a worry for Gushue. The bonus is making the double, but perfect. I don't think Team Gushue can get underneath Cheryl either.
No, it's tight guard and edge to edge.
Hack. Good hack. Good hack.
Easy.
Wait's nice.
Close, Jeff.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Really has to dial
Really
it back
gotta
from
go
his
hard.
first.
Hard,
Mark
Jeff.
Nichols.
Hard, Jeff.
Jeff
Hard.
Walker. And you get by. No.
I don't think they could have got underneath anyway, so you think they would have protected, played, and rolled to the center.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the risk
No.
for what you were going to get.
It's in front of the tee line.
It's going to be exactly the same as the
I
outside.
think the speed's really good.
So we're thinking a little heavier here than this entrance side.
Really close to the same, I think.
Should
Same as
slide
where I
nice
just threw.
here.
14.5.
Like, I think the speed's this.
Jeff threw it in
14.5.
practice, and Jeff threw it in
But,
second.
okay,
Mark.
toss a foot or two.
I think so.
I think it'll be like this side of the ice.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
is going to be.
Edge or button.
That's what we think.
Well thought out. Team shot. All 4 gave input there. Doesn't have to take a long time.
Good slide kid here, Benny.
I don't think I'm
we're
light
close.
at
We're
all.
close. Whoa.
I don't think I'm light.
No, you're right, Mark. Yeah.
Too big of a shove.
Yeah. It's curling, Benny.
Stay with it.
It's going to
Stay with
curl.
it, please.
Stay with it right here.
I got you, boys. Clean it, somebody.
No, we can't, Mark.
Haven't touched it.
Get over there. Grind up.
Grind up. Pretty close.
Grind up.
Shot.
Nice,
Good, Mark. Attaboy.
And grinds in.
Just that middle
T-line
push.
pull
Good
12.
slide. Good sweep, guys. Shoot.
We said earlier that there's a lot of similarities between these teams, Cheryl.
Well, and the biggest similarity is the force efficiency. But you look at the points, Kevin scores 1 point a game more than Gushue. And that's where they've been actually converting with their hammer efficiency. But they're going to be in tough tonight when you got Mark Nichols making shots like that.
But it's set up here for them if they can keep them separated. Alberta with Last Rock trying to score the deuce. But there is a path there, Russ, that's very quick.
Pretty well right to the broom.
Inside out.
They talked about how fast that was. Never brushed it at all. It still went to the tee line. You're right.
Yep, I do.
Brad's simply going to roll a little center line here. Kevin will have to hit it, and there will be some type of double at some point.
It's good. Board weight.
Easy, easy, easy. Quiet board, Mark.
Whoa.
No, weight's good. Board.
Whoa, Jeff.
Go ahead,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Hard, Jeff.
All right, Jeff, you gotta go. All right, Jeff.
Sit, sit.
Go, go, go,
sit.
go, go.
It won't.
Exactly what you thought to the wings. Nice
Yeah,
speed.
but I think you want to be slightly behind. So
Put the broom in the right spot right now.
That's it. Inside out. A little straighter.
right on the tee.
Just got caught.
The tee line.
So what did that feel like to you? Same as out here?
Same, but no heavier.
It's so hard to explain to the viewers watching how important it is to get that broom in the right spot. And I bet you Brad threw that as good as he could throw it, but just guessed wrong on the amount of curl.
You're right on your read. It's the same as
But that's the key. You know what? You throw it good and you learn from it and don't get frustrated with it. That's if you're playing with the stone or you don't get a good read off it, then you really don't know what to do. Where do you put the broom, or was it my throw? If he's throwing it well, it'll come.
yeah, really
Sure.
Stay on the tee line.
Yeah, we got you.
Big advantage for Kevin here that he just saw it. The front end knows what this path does.
Less than Mark, but real
I heard Mark Kennedy
Line's
say
good.
Just clean, easy early.
Line's
no
good. We're
more
good.
weight.
Right to my broom, Betty.
It's heavy, Benny.
No heavier than
I
tees.
threw with my last. That ended up tee line, edge of the 8.
Right on the tee, Benny.
Right to my broom.
Got to stop for that, boys.
Yeah, I hear
And
you.
again,
Looks close,
it's
though.
all on its own.
Looks really close.
Whoa,
There's no
whoa,
double there.
whoa.
That's perfect, Kev.
Good
That's
shot.
perfect. Really good shot. Nice throw, Kev.
Don't think
Get
it's
up to
there,
the shoulder.
Cheryl.
Well, I thought I threw a bit more than
Too flat.
Well, you try it
Oh, yeah.
and just make sure one goes away.
Boy, that's close, you know. I don't think Brad's going to give it a go.
It's not there for me, I can
No.
tell you that much.
There's one guy on the ice that might give it a go, though. The guy that just threw the draw.
Yeah. Well, we can't roll too much. We got to
right
be
to the
shot.
broom, just enough to be
Yeah,
shot.
just roll a half a rock. But
It's a smart play, too. We've talked about how much curl there is here, so hit it dead on. You just might get an error with a broom in the wrong spot for Alberta.
What did you say once about Brad, about thinking he can make everything?
Well, I think that kind of cost him there with Mark Nichols' shot. I used to say that the advantage for Brad Gushue is he thinks he can make everything. The disadvantage for Brad Gushue is he thinks he can make everything. And they tried too hard to roll inside on a shot I don't think was a makeable. Mark kicked the guard, and now they're looking at another two.
Hard.
It's a big, big shot here.
Easy control's fine, too.
Yeah, I kind of like
That's fine with me.
something they can hold. I'm not going to be wide.
I like that, though, don't you?
Oh, you think he tried that? Yeah.
And when you throw this turn, and ideally you want to hit and roll in as opposed to out because you don't have as much pay dirt. By rolling in, this rock will cross the shot rock, and it won't spin as much. If he high sides this, it'll spin. If he low sides towards the button, it'll roll what we call deader, and that'll allow this rock to slow down if he does hit it a little off center.
Now he is pretty close, is he not, on this line with the higher sides?
Mark. Whoa, then.
The swing spot,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Clean it, Ben.
I don't think he'll ever miss
Clean the
wide.
whole way.
Hard.
Clean it. Clean. Just
Clean.
clean. Just clean.
Broom down, broom
Just
down.
clean. Just
Throw, Kevin.
Cooey
Nice
100% so
Good
far,
shot.
and still perfect. 2 more, Alberta. They come here in 4. They extend their lead.
Nice roll, Danielson.
44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2016 EcoBoost Ford Edge Sport in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. The final, Manitoba's Denny Neufeld against Newfoundland Labrador's Brad Gushue. And Gushue had a battle on his hands, but came up big when it counted most, including a big 5 on the hit and roll. The skip would come out on top. Brad Gushue wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2016 Ford Edge Sport. As we come inside the arena at TD Place, and it is jam-packed, 10,000 for this, the gold medal game of the Brier here in Ottawa, 87th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. Just the 1 sheet in play after 4 were used during the round robin. The championship banner, which will go to the winning team so that they can hang it at their club. Will it be Alberta, the Glencoe Club in Calgary, or the Ballyhaley Country Club in St. John's? 4-1, Alberta leads. And it's Newfoundland Labrador that does have last rock here in 5, playing the Redstones.
Well, dominant so far from Alberta, and there's no question about it. They haven't let Newfoundland breathe at all, but maybe Newfoundland's got them where they want them, because they were down 4-1 in the 1-2 game and managed to pull it out.
We're there. Just Brett. Just Brett.
Line's good. Yep. Get in the mark. Hard. Oh, you're good. Good shot.
Shot, Jeff.
Atta boy. See spot, eh?
Nice come around, no choice but to play the peel.
And here is that line score from that 1-2 page playoff on Friday. It was 4-1 after 5. Turnaround really was a little bit of a collapse by Northern Ontario. They lost their way, gave up that steal of 2, and then eventually gave it up with the extra end win by Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep.
Hard.
Just in front of the cup, guys. Hey?
Yeah.
All these guys have been in these situations so many times, and you've got a great surface. If you had a straight sheet of ice, I'd be worried if I was Newfoundland, but you've already seen the result. Use the corner guard, or use the free guard zone to your advantage. Go around that corner guard, bury it. Alberta has no choice but to peel it, and then there's a chance if you play well, you get your 2.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Line will be okay. Doesn't need to curl.
Just short of the top.
Okay.
Full credit to Dave Merklinger and the ice crew. They have worked
Line's real nice.
Line's good. Yep.
Might have to curl hair.
extraordinary hours, especially middle of the week when it started to rain here in the Ottawa area, and it's very mild. There was some frost buildup, but we were able to manage it.
I can if you want. It's third
He's
shot.
not second right now, though.
Yeah, it's third shot. He goes around.
The
Then
one
he's
thing they
second.
had to be concerned with was the heat buildup. And during the break, and there wasn't very much, as the bronze medal went to an extra. So it was basically about 90 minutes. All the doors in the arena were open as they tried to cool off the building.
Well, there's so many people. It's been packed all week, and that's such a tough job. We were cold up here in between games. They had every door.
We've gone to from about 4 and a bit to 5.5 feet of curl outside in, but he still managed to keep the curl to the wings, like you just witnessed with Newfoundland playing that come around to the corner. It's a nice surface. Just hopefully with this big crowd, we don't end up with a bit of frost as this game goes along. So far, it looks great.
That's good weight. Just a little more, right?
Line's good. Just don't kill line. Line's good.
I thought it was last.
Big weight.
Okay, line's good. Line's a little better, I think.
Stay down, Mark. Yep,
Where are
same
ya?
spot. Same spot. Just short of the cup. Get in there, Jeff. Just
Hard,
to the top
Jeff.
of it now. Foot
Hard,
farther.
Jeff. Oh, I think it's getting there, Brad. I think it's there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
You're
hard,
good, you're
Jeff.
good, you're good,
Hard,
you're
Jeff.
good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good, nice shot.
Great guard by Brett. Perfect line.
You have to peel with the thrown rock here for Alberta shooting in towards the rings. It's the only safe way to do it. You wouldn't want to kick the red one into the rings, so you might, if you're Mark Kennedy here, take away one of those yellows. They'd rather not.
Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. Clean. Clean.
Ben Hebert was ready to pounce.
Sure, Mark. Forward weight, Mark?
Yeah.
Really good call to leave the one in the middle. Hit and roll over. That separates the reds, and there'll be no double.
Weight's
Forward.
good.
Whoa, really good weight. Close, Brett. Yep. Whoa, really nice forward. Yep,
Brett, Brett! Hard!
Gallant.
Hard! Hard, Brett, all you got! Hard! Hard, sure!
Now Walker trying to separate it. They'll touch the shot rock on the way by. Still is Alberta. T-line, edge of the button.
Thanks.
Different knob.
You're a knob.
You're a knob.
There's another shaft in there, Brett.
He's just trying here. I
You
think
could
you
roll
wanna
one
get-
foot, I
I
guess.
think you want to get
Roll
second.
it back in, yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, try to roll it in like 2, Mark. Just roll it in a foot. Well, if it rolls in too far, boys, wherever the double is off this one, or even if it rolls too low, there's going to be a double back. Yeah. Roll it in there.
Good board.
Okay.
Mark can throw here. Roll the foot.
Board. Solid board.
Mark. Clean, yep.
Hard. Weight's good.
Oh, hard. 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 No roll, no roll, no roll.
Very good, Mark. Good sweep, Benny.
That's a beauty.
That curled. That was curling the whole way.
That's a
Good
great
sweep,
shot.
Benny. Good sweep, Benny.
Perfect.
Probably got to roll
Sweet
back
Benny.
there, hey?
I believe so, yep.
I think so.
Yeah, nose hit. There might be a peel weight double.
Just a little more, Brad. Not much. A little more.
Yep.
Definitely more.
Same weight. Like
Mark Nichols.
Definitely more.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Get in there, Jeff.
Got it.
Go, go, go.
And away they go.
boy. Good throws, Mark. Really good.
Good sweeping, guys.
Atta boy.
I don't know wait for sure, and then I don't. And then he's got work to do. Still got work to do. Right?
Yeah.
Same as me. Let's roll 1 foot.
There are little catchphrases that you hear over the course of an event like this, and that is one I've heard many times from Mark Kennedy. Make a shot, then he's got work still to do. He's got work to do. He's got work to do. And for him and that relationship that he's built up with Kevin Cooey, that's a sign.
Yeah, I think the key with Mark, that what he does for Kevin is he kind of gets Kevin to focus on making that shot.
Right.
You know, don't try to make it a circus shot. Just go down, make the shot, make him make one back. And their communication back and forth together has been exceptional, but they've worked very, very hard on it. It hasn't come naturally. You wouldn't say it's been a lot of hard work over the summer.
No! Brent! Gotta go!
Now Lang.
Gotta go! Go!
Roll it back? No.
Boy, they lost that totally. Like they couldn't get Brent on that.
We got to give that a whirl.
Yeah. Take out. It's got to be so perfect, Marker. He plays a little, and then we got to double. I think we got to go here and give him a crack at it. I don't like there. That's got to be so perfect.
I like the draw. I like hit and roll. You need a miss to me.
Well, we do, but
make it tricky.
I believe even if we make this really good, we kind of need a.
I agree.
I
think it's going to be a harder shot if you make the hit and roll than if you make a good one here.
He's doing that again, and he plays this.
Well, all he needs to do is that, and we can't get our two.
Even if he noses.
Yeah, if we nose and then he knows
we
this.
Same idea.
Whatever you guys like.
Okay.
Good chance here
I
now.
think we need a miss either way. Yeah.
They misbrushed Kevin's there. They're trying to roll in and get sit two, and then the double would have to be made, and then there'd probably be a double even if Brad made it.
We could throw an intern with a bit of weight. Try and get it a little flatter. Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah, if you throw some weight at this, it won't roll off as steep, so maybe makes the double a little tougher. Throw it with down weight, you're rolling probably to back 8 foot, mid back 8 foot. And the angle's better for that double.
Looking for
Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta. The gold medal game. The championship of this year's Tim Hortons Brier in Ottawa.
throw it heavy.
Mark? Yeah.
That's real nice. Close to normal. Between board and normal.
Brad Gushue.
Yeah, really hard. 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 Right to it, Jeff.
Gotta go, buddy.
Hard. Hard. No roll.
And they do roll it away from center line. Edge of the 4.
You're about halfway between normal and board.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Couldn't do any better.
I don't think so. I'm thinking thin half.
Well, then let's hit half.
Sure.
You're close.
Hit it right edge of the rock.
You got to hit, Mark.
Big half.
Kevin's got to be careful. He said thin half, and he hit it with this turn. It'll kick lower. So I'm with Mark on this one. Thicker half would make more sense. Really be straight here.
Whoa! Hard! 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 Come on, baby. Hard! Go! Hard! Hard! Go!
One.
Go, Mark! Go! Go, Mark!
Two.
Go! Go!
Two. Yes!
Come on, Koo, atta boy.
That was huge.
Good shoot.
Come on, baby. Hard! Go! Hard! Hard! Go! Go, Mark! Go! Go, Mark! Go! 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 Yeah!
And out in the back. And what does he do? Once it's done,
Go! Go, Mark! Go! Go!
got it?
Go!
You got it? You wouldn't know.
That's all you get.
It comes back to that statistic you had about force.
Told you.
And what he does, Alberta, and holding people to one usually. I mean, this is, if it's made, they'll have the blank. Are they trying to double for the blank?
No,
they're going to draw the forward.
It's too big a game. They're going.
So again, he's forcing the one. You go back in the 3-4. Alberta gave up just 1-2, a deuce. In the game against semifinal in Northern Ontario, they gave up no deuces. They are the best at forcing and holding teams to one, just like they did right there. Alberta leads it at the break 4-2 over Newfoundland and Labrador. The two best teams on the tour all year meeting in this championship final. One of them will be crowned the Canadian Men's Curling Championship 2016.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
A couple of steals to open the game for Alberta. That's the difference, 4-2. Alberta leads it. Kevin Cooey, the skip from the Glencoe Club, is with Brian.
Kevin, we had this chat last night, and at the time you weren't sure who had momentum in that game. Is it fair to say after that big W you made that you guys had the momentum here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like we've won every end so far out of the first 5. So we put ourselves in good shape so far, but, you know, Brad's team's they're gonna, you know, come at us hard, so we got to play a good second half.
Your entire team all has Brier experience. Brier wins individually. What is it like to have that experience in a game like this?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they all have more experience than me, and, you know, I feel pretty good out here. So, you know, we knew that coming in. Everyone's played in this game lots of times before, and we're feeling good. You know, this is our third time in a row on this sheet, so we feel like we have a, you know, good handle on it.
Mark has made some really nice run backs and some shots in this game. What has he meant not only in this game, but this entire week to you in that back end?
Yeah, I mean, he's just so steady and so positive. You know, he's a great teammate, and we're lucky to have him, especially me. He helps me out a lot.
Good luck in the Final Five.
Thanks, Brian.
4-2, Alberta leads on the board, and they lead statistically as well. The front end, we talked about the pressure on the likes of Jeff Walker, Brent Gallant. They've held their own. Mark Nichols, though, 83%. Brad Gushue, 75%. You compare that to the 98% being thrown by Kevin Cooey. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years. Trying to figure out how to come back against one of the best, Kevin Cooey.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
You hear it from athletes all the time. When they leave a sport that they've been playing for so long, they're asked what they're going to miss most about it. And it's not the actual games they talk about, or making shots, or lifting trophies. More times than not, what you hear them say is the one thing they will miss most is simply being around the guys. Craig Saville hasn't gotten a chance to be around the guys very much lately. His chemotherapy treatments for cancer leave him so weak that on many days he doesn't even get out of bed. Thursday night here at TD Place was very special in so many ways. Sure, it was wonderful to see Craig marched in alongside the other curlers. There were smiles and tears when he entered the game for Ontario and made 2 perfect shots, just like we'd seen him do so many times before. However, the best part about Thursday here at the Brier was that for one night, for a few hours in the midst of a difficult time, Craig Saville was once again Craig Saville. The curling community is a very tight-knit group. They become one big family as they travel the country together during the season. On Thursday, the biggest curling event in the country came to an absolute halt because a member of that family had come back to be with the guys. And we can't wait until Craig Saville is back for good. And it has been so nice to see Craig here, along with wife Karen. They've enjoyed their days. It was just about a week and a half ago that he had his last treatment, and so he's feeling pretty good about things, and positive as anybody can be. Craig Saville. And he got a chance to play in his hometown Brier, which was
how cool is that?
More special. 4-2, Alberta leads it as we welcome you back on this Sunday night, the gold medal game, Canadian Men's Curling Championship. And here in 6, it will be Alberta. It does have the last rock playing the Yellowstone.
Well, Brad Gushue is going to try everything he can, so he wanted to throw up the 2 guards. Ben Hebert came around the first one, but went right there, back 8, way too deep. Brad threw up the second one. Hebert came top 4, which was perfect. And that red one you see on the right-hand side in the 8-foot hit that top 4 one, kicked it to the back where Brad's standing now.
Second stones, Brett Gallant.
It's good weight. No, it's first
a little bit, Mark.
Brad Gushue has 1 guard to work with, but he's got that one red wide open. It's
It's tight if anything.
defenseless.
Yep. Stay down, Mark. Gotta go for weight.
Freeze it.
Can I go, Jeff?
Line's real good.
Freeze it. Line's perfect.
Can curl a bit, I think.
No, line's good. Line's good. Freeze it.
We're there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just right to it. Good shot.
Good shot.
Good one.
When you're up, when you have hammer, all you want to do is make your last shot as easy as possible. If Kevin Cooey was forced to a single, I don't think he'd be too upset, Cheryl.
No, he'd take that. You just don't want to give up a steal and give a little momentum back to Newfoundland Labrador.
Whoa! Good boy, Brent. Good shot, Brent. Good shot.
Just like that, he makes them disappear.
That's a big shot. It's a man shot, Langer. Nice.
Rob?
Attaboy, Langer.
How's this side for speed, Brett?
You know what? I didn't think it was quite as fast as this.
I agree.
But it's not bad.
Okay. Another rock down here now.
Yeah, that's right.
Halfway tight.
I felt it was there.
Mark
Halfway
Nichols.
tight.
Take a look, Brett.
Just shy of that.
Okay, go then.
Right there. At least you're all good.
Okay, line's pretty good. Line's good. Might over curl if anything.
Yeah, just light of that.
Okay.
Line's good.
Line's good. Yep, stay on it, Brett. We got to get it deeper. Go, 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 go.
Good.
Good. Nice shot, Mark.
Beauty.
Sweet.
Newfoundland Labrador, the shot rock. Almost face frozen, back edge of the 4.
You can see how important that shot is, that it is frozen, because if it wasn't, there'd be a simple double later in the end. Do you ever find, Cheryl, you're
Same
up
thing, just make sure we
early, like 4-1 early?
Guard to this side, if anything.
Did you find your teammates wanted to overthrow them, like some of these peels and stuff? Did you?
Yeah, that and the concern that you're not throwing draws and maybe you let them get back in a couple points and then now you got to make a clutch draw and you have a one slide deep and now the game's tied. It's tough having the lead, although Alberta has been such great front runners all week.
Yeah, more
Still got to
line,
really
right?
bear down and focus.
More line than the last.
Get me in with this.
No, I don't
Real
think so.
tight. Well, then. It's not going to over curl on us. Well,
just short now.
Line's fine.
Oh, line's good.
Same spot as the last.
Okay. Stay down. Yep, a little bit, Brett.
Line's fine.
Have a lot of handle here.
Yeah. No, just let it go. Let it go. Yeah, it just came sideways from the Tim Hortons. Good shot.
I think you took a little off that, so that's the difference.
Yeah. Good.
Just took a little off that compared to the other one.
I like the peel.
Yeah.
Well, because the question is, what's he going to do on his first one?
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
He's going to throw it.
Shot.
Thanks.
Then we need to do something.
Now, decision time for Brad.
425 and then I get 405.
It seemed like it was a little more, but it
Just gets real scary if he. Well, I guess if he just ticks this, it should kill that one anyway.
It's either that or we throw another guard, hope he comes deep.
Yeah.
If he comes deep, then we freeze.
What do you like? Couple options. We could just go there.
Can't get rid of both if you go there.
No.
Right? No way.
And at least then if he gets it in here, we got a couple options.
Okay.
Problem is, if he just does that and we do that, then he can get at it pretty easy.
So go here again. He's drawing.
Probably going to draw to there. If he makes it good, then
not very
good. He's
for us.
still going to have a draw for
he's
two.
going to have a shot for two on either side because we'll have to corner freeze.
Yeah.
I like that first call.
Yeah.
I kind of think we have to. Do we want to get second
Get it right
shot?
there. Right on the button.
He knows us.
Well, if he knows, get it where we'd be shot. But if it's here, well, he might be able to. He might be able to make the hit and lie second and third.
We'd have to be out of the button for him to.
And then he could do this and stay over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go with your first call, but
okay.
You know,
Don't want to burn too much time here.
Probably just don't want to have it that he can hammer it on the nose.
The balance of trying to be offensive without hammer and not leave too many of the Alberta stones around.
If I can hit it and get rid of a red and get rid of that back yellow, then he's got to make a decision, right?
Do we want to be second shot or not? Doesn't matter. Probably doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters because
matter.
to make whatever count, this has got to kill that, right?
Okay.
Look at the ice they're taking here.
Going a little wider here, guys.
Yeah, on the next sheet it looks like. Just inside the 12.
The thing they can't do is put it on the right-hand side of center line. Then a nose hit, like pick that yellow-red combo out of there, and Alberta will sit 2.
I'm not a big fan because then that's never. He comes and puts it like bite the button.
Oh, above it.
Real good chance to steal here yet.
Bit around.
I think we're
Someone said a little light out of his hand.
Okay, top 8. Just full 8, guys. Line's good.
Now Gallant.
Line's good.
Line's good.
And Walker will try to pick this up and carry it.
Gotta go. Come on, Brett.
Guys.
Come on, hard.
Top
hard.
8 is where they wanted
hard,
it.
hard. Stay on it. Go.
And not quite. They knew it.
Yeah, it's just tricky when it's sliding on the good stuff out the edge of the 8-foot, and then once it kind of curls, catches the sweepers now and then.
Steals.
What else? Just drill it out.
No, I'd rather.
Kev's other thought was make it this way.
He's got a decision to make, but if I don't make it, it's pretty ugly.
If you drill that out, what does he play? If you drill this, that's not a terrible call.
It's a good call, guys.
Well, if we're here though, and then he freezes, or you're worried about him doing the same shot.
I think we blast it out. But then you'll still have the blast.
You have this for 3 if he does that.
It'll be 2. What?
No, it'll be 3.
No, he's gonna move. He's gonna move his.
I think we blast it out, guys.
Boys, 2 shots. We either nose it and kill ours and sit there, or we blast it.
I think we blast it, and if he decides to draw, you might have a double for 2.
I think it goes here, and then
we have the draw. We know this draw.
Yeah. Yeah, and if he puts it in not a great spot, we got the double for 2.
Like if we nose it and he noses it,
I
think it's
don't like
steal.
that. It's our easiest score is blast this out, right?
Okay, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Playing the scoreboard too, Cheryl.
They are. I like Mark.
Fairly
He kind of
thin, though,
simplifies
right?
it when the discussion gets too deep. We got 2 shots.
Half rock.
Let's pick one.
Half or less.
Gushue was a little lucky there to come up light, because if it comes deeper, Kevin's going to rattle that red-yellow at the back and loosen it. What's hurting Team Alberta is that freeze.
No, if we're going to do it, we'd have to go back 4 with it.
Yep. Down my side of center. Come on.
Kevin Cooey.
Come on. Easy.
Brent Lang.
Easy.
And just squishes it out.
Sorry, bud. It's good camera work, Jimmy. Throw, Kev.
There, like this area, or we can go here, or even out here. Yeah, we're back 8.
This is the hardest decision of all. You bury it, you get a chance to steal, but you also have a run back double with one of the best hitters on the planet to score 2, which might be an insurmountable lead.
Yeah. What do you like, Brett?
You could go open side, and you force Kevin to
Well, you can go
draw
there.
for 1.
He's playing the double for 2.
Yeah.
You can go here. He's drawing. You go here. He's drawing. Here. Here he's probably hitting this.
Here he's hitting.
Yeah. Here he's drawing.
Okay with either.
Well, I don't know. Considering the way the ice is, wouldn't you want him to draw?
I think I would. I think I would try and push him to the draw.
Over center is going to be a little tougher. Like that's an easier draw, I think.
Okay. Let's go here. If we're going to do this, I just assume play the same turn, eh?
Okay.
Sure.
You guys good with this?
I'm fine with that. I like that.
Yeah, I like this.
If he's back 4.
I think if we've seen any misses,
Probably
it's been
half back 4 is pretty good.
the draw, and mostly because of the paths.
Yeah, Brad?
This path's a little slower.
Well, he's probably, if we're in the open, he probably plays the out turn.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, if we're here, that probably jams.
He can still make it across the face if he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably can.
Goal speed should be the same.
Took that away too.
Maybe like it's.
But you know what? It forces Kevin Cooey to a tough one. He might make a great shot for as many as 2, but at least you're putting some pressure on them. This is a chance to steal 1.
Back 4, I think.
If you ever missed the double and jammed on that back one.
Same ice should be fine, Mark. A little less. Yeah.
Brad knows this a little slower here. He's going to be a little positive.
got a little heady.
I thought it was close, Brett. I didn't think it was hit.
Back four. Line's perfect.
All yours. Line's good.
Pretty close.
Right to your broom. Line's real
to my
good.
broom. Yep. Line's good.
Line's good.
Right to the broom.
Brad Gushue in his last. Wants to go back 4.
Line's good.
Gallant, Walker.
Line's real good.
Come on, every inch. Every inch.
Back 4. Just a T-line. So you're leading by 2. If you run it, you need to roll, or can you just hit it? Oh, you could probably hit it right on the nose and make it. You don't have to roll to be shot.
He won't be
second shot, rather.
Sorry, Vic, and he won't be tempted into the draw because of where the Newfoundland Labrador stone stopped.
There's a wonderful angle of it. You can't jam this red one on here. You'll either miss it and it's a steal of 1, or you'll make the double. The worry for Kevin is to do that right there like that. And this one kind of rolls over here. It could be a steal of 2. You can't allow that to happen with the score the way it is.
So how much weight?
What?
How much weight?
Just good normal.
Okay, outro?
No, I don't think so. There's certainly a single stuff, but
yeah, pretty straight.
I don't know which way they're going. They're going straight back, Cheryl?
Yeah, I think so. That was the call.
Crush is almost right in the middle of the stone.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. So close.
Kevin Cooey.
On, Ben!
Hebert.
Yes!
Big strut now, trying to hold the line. Going to get it? No. Did he get it going? Did it catch something? Ben Hebert could not hold it for him. Newfoundland Labrador will pick up 1. World Junior Curling Championship, the final in Copenhagen, Denmark. Canada against the U.S. 3rd. U.S. leading 1-0. Mary Fay, Chester, Nova Scotia draw for 2. Canada takes the lead by 1. To the 8th in a 4-4 tie. Canada again with Last Rock. And 17-year-old Mary Fay draw for 2 to go ahead 6-4. And she just wouldn't give up that lead. Go to the 10th. Canada running the U.S. out of rocks to make the final 7-4, a 3rd straight win for Canada in the Women's World Junior. So congratulations, Mary Fay, Kristen Clark, Carly Burgess, Janique Lebon, and Sarah Daniels.
It's pretty surreal. I mean, it's a great way to end off our season, and just to be able to bring that gold medal home for Canada and to do it alongside my best friends, we feel on top of the world right now.
So congratulations to Mary Fay. I'm sure there'll be quite the homecoming in Chester, Nova Scotia. Newfoundland and Labrador with a steal of 1 in 6. Don't often miss those run backs, but just wasn't to be with Ben Hebert. As good as they come, couldn't hold the line. And so it's 4-3 now, Alberta leading. And once again, they have the Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 7th.
Go!
Boy, can't get it by.
Ooh.
Get it here.
Not where Ben Hebert wanted that one.
Should go in real good. So
Game on, because Gushue doesn't have to gamble as much as he did last hand. He kind of laid it all out there last hand. But now they're only 1 down.
I like his 2 double guards, though. He forced here. That's pretty critical. Get Hammer back.
Just 2 feet. We don't have to sweep it.
Gushue's team is actually 2nd in the stats behind Alberta for force efficiency, so they're a team that has had success at it all week.
Good weight.
But I think you're a little
Back 4, not heavy. Line's good. Back 4.
Line only, Brad.
Whoa, whoa, it's back 4.
Exact same situation as Northern Ontario, Newfoundland game. And
Little bit of room.
stole to this end to take control of the game.
Jeff's in.
Got a curl, Jeff.
Jeff's in. Back 4.
We're all there, all there, all there. Whoa.
Finish it, Jeff. Go, 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 go.
Ah, beauty.
Matt Dunstone came back to win the bronze medal with a win over Switzerland, so congratulations to him out of Winnipeg. The Scottish team of Bruce Mowat, they won the men's junior gold with a win over the USA.
T-line. That's T-line, Benny.
You're really close. Close.
Top four. You're really
close. Don't kill it. T-line.
Whoa. Whoa, then.
T-line. Weight's perfect.
Line's getting good. Right to it. Just
go.
here, Ben.
Line's getting
Line's
good. Gotta go.
Top button.
Gotta go. You see?
No, no, no.
No, don't do that.
It's all weight. No,
Go. Make sure you shot.
Yep.
Good boy, Brent.
And shot they are.
Brilliant.
That's sweet, boys. That's sweet. Just coming down in the house.
Aggressive call with a 1 point lead and hammer.
There, we try and get in here.
I think we get to there.
Fine.
Which one do you prefer?
I like that because you just threw it, right?
Should be able to get there. Just played it, Brett. I like it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
We had
Try and
lots
get
of
right
room
to
by
the
the
inside
guard.
here.
We had lots of room by the guard,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it comes off pretty
Even
hard
this,
out here.
This one would curl plenty.
Okay.
So,
do you want just
4 feet
2
less?
feet less?
yeah.
If I give you a
four,
6,
we
I think
didn't
6
tweak
less is lots because it's the third rock.
Okay.
Do you think so?
4 to 6, right?
One on top of him.
So Cheryl, that awareness, third time down a path, ice is going to be a little bit
A
different.
little extra line
It
here,
is. It's
Mark.
going to be a little faster. It's just the awareness of knowing how many down there. If you're throwing in a fresh spot, you'd have to add a little extra.
It's a little wider, but it'll carve. It'll come off this hill, no problem.
Line's okay.
Weight's good.
Still
Go,
needs
go,
to
go,
curl,
go, go,
Jeff.
go.
Line's
Come on,
good,
Jeff. It's all you, Jeff.
Hard mark.
Walker,
Hard mark.
Nichols,
Hard mark.
now carving it in,
Go. Get in there.
and right up to it. Well, this front end, Brett Gallant, Jeff Walker, we pointed out when we said hello tonight, the pressure on them because despite Canadian and junior,
You got
World
by
Junior
a fair
experience,
bit.
they'd never been in a game like
Right
this.
in there is real good.
But they've handled the pressure so far.
Less or similar?
Top 8.
They played very well.
Have they ever?
Okay, that's less ice.
Okay.
To sneak this by, try to get to the inside if that's possible.
Top 8.
Really good weight. Weight's close.
Easy. Line's good.
Really good weight. You don't
Similar.
have to.
Room.
We don't have to.
Looks heavy.
I think the weight's real close.
Okay,
Oh,
Mark.
that's
Mark.
Heavy. We're heavy.
Heavy, guys. Never off.
Hard, Mark.
Never off.
Never stop, Mark.
Never off.
Okay, Brent.
Okay.
It's fine. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I think that yellow-red combo goes through.
And I think they just saved that at the end with sweeping.
But it does give Mark Nichols a little more time to get to the inside.
Wow.
That slid better. I thought I had a little less.
Yeah, I thought so too.
With a tap here, does that
Weight do you want? T-line back button.
yellow-red tap, does the red go to become shot, or is it all about holding them here?
I think it does go for shot, and that's also the right answer, holding them. Either steal one or force them to one is a pretty good goal for Gushue.
Yeah, T-line's even okay as long as we unlock those.
Yeah,
You're right.
Still good speed.
Speed's nice. This is even a little
Like
farther in,
compared
so
to
it
my
should be good.
guards.
A little surprised Alberta's got into this fist fight here with a 1 point lead and hammer.
Surprised they haven't opened it up.
Line's good.
Top button.
Yeah, good. Wait, don't wait. T. Whoa. Whoa, Jeff. T, we're there. Jeff.
Back button.
Hard, Jeff.
Pound it.
Gotta go,
Hard,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Back button.
Gotta go.
Gotta
Jeff
go,
Walker.
Jeff.
Back
Hard,
button,
Jeff.
back
All you
4.
got. It's good.
Back
Go,
4,
Jeff. You gotta
back
go.
8.
Hard, Jeff. Gotta go hard.
There's that tap, and they are the shot rock.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay too. Yeah.
You gotta
back
go.
8.
Hard, Jeff.
Just
go
curled
hard.
enough, or there would have been this red-yellow queued up.
And it just curled enough the last couple
here, I
feet.
You think it gets it, Brent?
I do. Does it? Do we need to right now?
Kind of like where those two are.
Kind of lined up pretty nice. What do you want to do? Well, you could play this with a little bit of weight into the. You're going to move our yellow.
Well, I don't think you want to throw it with a lot of weight. Like you're thinking, it'd be
That's
just.
all I was thinking. You gotta make
don't
it
want to
across the
jiggle
face.
those two.
Well, I don't want to squirt that one over too far.
I don't think that makes it. I think it
freeze
does
on here.
something like that. He might just stay right there, but this might be a more profitable shot to tap that up, kick that back.
He's shot.
What's
We
your
need
gut
a shot.
instinct, Kev? We got to make a call here, boys.
Want to take a time? Let's take a time.
No, let's just figure
Okay.
it out. I'm not sold.
I don't think
I'm
that
not
gets
sold.
the red.
Yeah. My gut instinct is just bumping this. If you ever...
Maybe, Brent.
Do we need to play it?
Actually, you know what? Brent's call's pretty good if you get it, if you just...
If I get to the inside just a little, and then it makes this really good.
I like just freeze, move this a couple inches on this side.
Freeze tap on that. If we can tap this so it goes a little on the inside of his red, he's in a world of hurt.
Oh, great call.
Is it ever?
Hey, Mark. So, Mark, are we thinking this side's going to be a little slower like
Try to tap this yellow to here. The one that's being thrown is here.
You don't really have to move it.
And then they got him this way, they've got him this way.
His corner guards here?
If you do, it's not
It
terrible.
looks pretty close, boys.
Gotta be perfect, but tap it about 6 inches.
Really good call.
They're risking a steal of one. That's the only thing, but they're trying to set it up here.
Where? You got to go for
Definitely
weight.
through more.
For weight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mark
Line's
Kennedy.
How we doing?
Wait
Fred Lang.
Wait only. Whoa then. How heavy? No.
T-line. Top 4.
Small bump, Kev.
Ben, go ahead.
Brent.
T-line.
Whoa.
Ben.
No, no, no.
Sit.
Oh, shot.
Perfect. Shot, Mark.
Cool.
That really works well.
That's a golf shot.
Shot, Mark.
Yeah, good sweep, guys. Really good sweep. A little bit of a guess on weight. I'm glad I guessed right.
Got him coming and going now, boys.
Got us 100
That's
ways
exactly
here.
it. When you've got a lead, you're throwing a lot of hits and runs backs, and all of a sudden, when the game gets tighter, now you got to throw something precise like that.
The only real good shot for Kevin Cooey is to follow that one down, though. They've got a tough raise in that yellow one.
Try to draw it right here.
So I was just thinking. Yeah, he can make it. Yeah, that's probably the best bet.
When he hits these, this isn't going anywhere, right? Right there?
Yeah, I think it can.
Think it can?
If he shaves it, yes.
Okay.
I think he could spring it out for sure. The worst part is both the reds go. Now that one stays, but it'll still be fifth shot.
Well, you might have a shot off it though, but
Well, if it does go around, that stays there, and then this one's
Oh yeah,
there, you
he's
got
not
that in.
playing it yet. No, you're right. Yeah, I think right where your broom is, Mark. The other option is we whip this one and we try. Well, I was thinking
that
like
could get
this,
real bad.
but that stays there and his shooter goes off. Yeah, let's go right there. Okay.
Is he just
Somebody
throwing
go
a
right
shot
on nose.
as a catcher for his own redstone?
I think so.
Let's
Stay there.
Keep that lined up. That's not a bad option. If you could get that and stay there, your shooter goes into the 5. Okay.
Easy shot for Kevin Cooey is this one. Double raise. This kicks out and he
Same
sits
thing, though.
2.
Could be bad.
This isn't. This is really difficult to make that. The way to make it would be right through that port, maybe like that, but that's really tough. So I don't think Gushue's in that big of trouble on the left-hand half yet.
On top of it's not terrible, guys.
well, we're just saying. Okay, here's okay.
It's not awful. Right next to it's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this area here.
Okay, don't want to be here.
Well, no, I don't. I'd rather be here than
I throw it back right to sit 2, but throw it with enough weight to sit 2. He's trying to get another one side of button though.
He's trying to get one behind this one.
So he's not going to do that.
20 G's.
Because that was the final decision. They first looked at going behind, as you suggest, a catcher.
But then if that yellow one top 4.
Just throw one. It was 6 feet slower.
Oh, yeah, he's
So
further
do you
out.
think if I throw the same weight, is that good or is that not enough?
That was back 8.
I think same's got to be really close.
I think same. I think if you throw a foot or 2 more, it's really close too.
Yeah, because we can be off it. We don't really want to be sweeping it to get it there, right?
Now rethinking this.
Does he not just come down and bump this a little bit and he still has this?
What?
Does he not just come down and bump this a little bit and he still has this?
Not necessarily. Not if we're here. Like.
Well, I know, but if he just moves it, this one will stay for one more shot.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they still got 3, right?
Yeah. What are you thinking then?
Well, the only other option is that one.
Because
the only thing I don't like about this is there's only going to be one red in here, and we got to pray that the angles work out perfect.
Yeah, we're 1 red to their maybe 4 yellow.
No, it'd be 3. The 6 will go.
This is staying.
Well, hopefully, yeah, I guess, yeah, true enough. Hopefully
Anyway,
that one will
I don't mind it. I don't mind
no,
this if you want to
let's
make
do
that.
this. I think we draw it.
So what's the final decision, Russ?
I'm going to try to draw to the back of the button, protecting the rock on the button. It's like a reverse guard. They're trying to set up backing.
88.
Interesting call.
The nose is back 8, I think.
I thought they'd take away that yellow raise that was just queued up there.
But he's kind of got it both ways, so this is probably the best.
It's going to be hard to keep
Tough on the out turn, though, isn't it, Cheryl? What would you play in the out turn?
Oh, I think the red,
Do you
red
think
yellow.
the red yellow hits
Yep,
the shot rock?
I do.
You think it'll
it
drag?
Drags.
Mine's good.
Still playing third stones here in this 7th.
Take a look.
Yeah, you
Gotta go.
Mark Nichols.
You got to go for line 2, Jeff.
Jeff
All right,
Walker.
you got it.
Line looks
Gotta
good.
pound it, buddy.
Hard, Jeff.
Greg
Gotta pound
Gallant
Go, Jeff, go.
trying
Mine's
to
good.
wrap this around.
Mine's good if you're here. Yep. Looks
Right
like
to the brush.
Go. Hard,
Right to
Jeff,
the brush.
Hard, Jeff, go.
Right to the brush.
Hard, go.
Oh, not quite. Up beside.
Another rock.
Another rock.
Brilliant try.
Another foot.
Great sweep.
Hard, Jeff.
Gotta pound it.
Go, Jeff, go. Mine's good.
Gotta pound it. Whoa.
Mine's good if you're here.
Gotta go.
Yep. Looks light. Come on. Go. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Go.
Yeah, it looked light, and it was light by 1 stone.
Another few inches, that's perfect. And then he plays this yellow, and it's catching the red.
This is a tough shot, too, because Mark can't see
I think
much,
it's worth the go. Back 8.
much more than an inch.
It'll curl.
Guard, Benny.
Yellow onto red.
Yeah, and it can't be too
Just
light
a
because
sliver
you're
more.
moving 120 pounds of granite here to be able to make it worthwhile. So you want to hit about 3 or 4 inches of this thing with at least back line. I don't know whether it'll curl that much.
Good. Weight's great.
Little heavy.
A little heavy, he says, out of his
Back
hand.
line.
Mark Kennedy.
Off. Get ready,
good.
Ben.
Back
No,
line.
Brent. No. Benny, go.
Now they'll try to carve it
Gotta
in.
go.
Come on, Benny.
Get it by the guard.
on,
They
Benny.
do. Now yellow.
Get that out of
Onto
there.
yellow. Onto red.
Yep,
Push
yep,
it
go,
back.
go.
And roll the shooter over. And they are sitting 1 and 2. Alberta.
Brilliant shot, but they had to roll that yellow a little farther.
That's something to come in off of. What a great throw.
Oh.
Get that out of there. Yep, go. Really hard to get to nose or anything like that. Hey? There you go. You want to lose that one in the back 4, though.
Okay.
Every stone still in play.
Trying to touch ours or trying to miss ours? Actually, Mark.
It's kind of hard to miss this in a way. It's going to go right over onto that yellow that Mark threw at the top of the button.
And you also all easy.
They all go.
ones now, too.
Right on the nose, they all go.
If he doesn't get shot.
Right now it is Alberta. Sitting the 2. Brad
Brad,
Gushue, his first. Off and
Hard.
over, not quite.
Oh man, they all, is that wide open, Cheryl? They all go if that's wide open.
It's pretty much wide open.
Hair thinner.
All they gotta do is get to the nose with whatever weight.
Oh, he just had
Yeah,
to
you
roll
get to the
anywhere
nose.
in there.
Oh.
That's kind of the spot. Out a little further, it would have curled hard. 8 foot, it's a little flatter in there, and they just didn't get the curl and a lot of weight, which is what they needed.
Peel? It's tight, Mark.
I was thinking he threw it hard. No?
No, if I roll off anywhere, Mark,
this isn't a good spot for him. If I get to nose,
Yeah, I don't like
we sit
feel.
2 and he's dead.
Okay.
If Brad Gushue
Yeah,
rolled
my
2
only
inches
thought
less,
is
this would be a missable, but I don't think he can throw a lot of weight here. But what they're trying to do is this one goes that way.
But I mean,
This one goes that
I
way.
didn't have him here.
That one goes that way.
Yeah,
And if
you're
you
right.
get to the
If you
nose, that one squirts out.
Nose is
Could
good.
hit it. Let's call it timeout.
Board weight, give me a broom.
Board weight, right there. That's real close.
Easy board.
Can we just look at this just for a sec?
Brent Lang sees something.
Out here.
If we hit this hard, and this stays right there, and those are gone, and this is angled to the
Time
button.
out. Yeah, I
So
know
timeout
that's what I was
being
saying.
called.
The only problem
90
with
seconds.
hard is you can't be high.
Well, you can. What if we jam that there and rolled off? That's going
This is getting.
That's going nowhere. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, but he chisels that into there.
Well, then
But
you
then
got
he's
this.
doing
Then
that
this is
for a
lined up
million.
Right to the
perfect.
button for 5.
So
Let's just take a look. I'm okay with the shot.
if you throw it hard, we make a choice of either trying to nose it
Yeah.
or just making it and roll off.
You try to nose it and you
Yeah,
can roll
but
off a bit.
I know, but I don't
this
want to
is
roll the
not
foot,
good.
bud.
Agreed. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I just wanted to talk about the options. That's all.
No, I think hacker board, if you hit that on the nose, you just got to watch that you don't leave them to slash the thin one into the pocket.
But then that doesn't
I'm
matter.
boys. I like losing these 3.
I think if you throw it hard and you
I'm
get
not
rid of
sure
these
this
3,
one. Does this go?
If I throw it hard, it does.
Just if you just got to watch that one shooter. If it goes, you're giving them an
I
angle.
guess I
in.
always do have him this way. You're
As
still
long as-
think.
You know
As
that's
long
not
as this
bad
goes
though.
out.
If those 3
I
go
know.
out,
I know.
Yeah, you got to be
anything
close
he
to
comes
the nose
in,
to
you
get
got
that back
this.
one out of
You
there.
got this red, yellow.
Well,
So
that's just the problem with playing it hard.
Yeah.
If I got to play it tight, and if I rub the guard, it's probably not
We
good.
hit it and stay right there, and this only goes to here, and he chisels this in there.
You're sitting 2 right now, and I don't know how he gets in there right now.
yeah.
We're sitting 2.
We're sitting 2, and I don't even know how he gets in here. So the board weight nose is the right shot.
Absolutely
If we
correct.
scatter all 3 of these back here, and you squirt the one to here, he's got 1 shot, and it's to tick the one to here, and you've got that for 4.
If we don't throw,
Not if we don't kill those Marcus.
if we don't throw, do we get
That's-
2?
If you kill those reds, then you're looking pretty good.
I don't think you need much more than board weight if you nose
Time out
it.
again.
Okay.
Double banger.
I don't think you need much more weight
we
than
don't
board if you
throw, do we
nose
get
it
2?
to get the 3 out.
Yeah, and I think it's all getting to the nose
2 is pretty big.
and a little less room for your shooter rolling anywhere with a board
got a
weight.
pretty good
Maybe
chance
tries
here,
to
boys.
sliver this in,
Oh, that.
but it goes to here. These 3 go, and then I've got this.
I think we got a pretty good chance here.
Yeah, I know,
boys.
Mark, but
Yeah,
it's
but you might
also
have a good chance without doing anything.
playing the board up 3.
I know, but
Wow,
What if we ever just try with normal on the nose?
it doesn't.
Doesn't change anything.
You can let Kevin
here, just wait,
orchestrate
see
this one.
If you throw weight, guys, this 6 is going to sit here, and the 1's going to be able to come off of this. Or he's going to be able to bump
Only
it.
if you get to the nose, no?
We've always got this.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan.
What if
of
we guard
Florida,
this?
No.
We're not throwing it away, boys.
That got voted down.
Are you sure
He
we're
runs
2?
it into those. Can't do that.
I like the nose.
If he gets one coming into these hard, the yellows go.
Guys, 2, you're up 6-3. It's
Yeah, but are we sure that we're 2? That's
wow.
an issue
You guys.
I like the nose, Kev.
I like the nose too, boys.
What kind of weight?
Solid board, like just board.
Boy, this is
Not
huge
enough?
because obviously they
I
can break
was
the game
thinking
open,
more
but
here,
now they're out of
control,
timeouts and they're getting low on time.
Kevin really liked it. He was racing down to throw it,
Yeah.
which might have been the reason they kind of pulled it back a bit, just to talk about it and slow it down.
It also shows the emotion of the moment, and everything's ramped up. You see it. Somebody else wants to have a look at it, and now it gets a little more confusing.
Brad Gushue rolled just far enough where he would have thrown a missile down here, and all 4 of those would scatter. Now it's tough.
Okay, Kev, how hard?
We're calling good board.
Okay, I
I
like
mean,
it.
the way they throw this, Russ.
Seems to be.
Do you not
straightening
see
anyway.
3 of them moving?
Yeah.
The back 3 will move, hopefully out of the forefoot if you're cheering for Alberta, but the top one will stay. So what he's trying to do is hit it dead on so that then Brad can't see that one to raise it.
Good board.
All
Just
about
board.
speed.
Whoa.
Kevin
Clean.
Cooey, his first,
Clean.
after taking
Whoa.
2
Yes.
timeouts.
Whoa. Clean, yes. Whoa. Yes.
Bang. by one, Lang by two, by three, and they'll move 3 of them.
Sweetheart.
And now they've got that one red available to them, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Really nice throw. Really good weight selection.
And eventually a great call.
Yeah.
Whoa, Benny! Whoa!
Back on that middle one. Get it out of there.
Great shot. That's deadly. That's deadly. So, needs to be 12, I guess, then that one. Throw it hard. Well, this one will stay there. But you got to get it out of the 8-foot. I think that's our best bet. The only other option is to try and pump that to there. But it leaves him this.
This works out well for Brad Gushue. That goes there. This double's made.
This double.
Depends on where that goes, mind you. And I think the yellow one will kick off of here. So he could make the raised triple here. And if he does that, all that's left are those 3 rocks.
I think you want to hit it on the angle or less. But the thing is, with less, he's losing speed, right?
Probably as thick as we can, hey?
Yeah.
You think it goes
as
across
thick
that?
as you can? I'm just wondering if you hit it too thin, if it misses the 3.
Do you know what, Cheryl? If you make this
I
triple,
think the thicker you hit it, the more chance you
Brad
have.
Gushue shot rock on the
3.
right-hand side.
Or missing the 3.
How do you get it out?
Yeah, the thicker. No, I'm saying thinner. I think you have a better chance.
Yeah, I think you can get across that yellow in front of it and just tap it.
Where's it go?
Never drags this way.
Mike Jam.
I don't think you can hit enough to drag that way.
I'd agree. Okay.
Like half?
Yeah.
Thick half?
That's all I got is a thick half.
You may have heard Brad Gushue say this is about cutting our losses here.
Yeah, this is about minimizing the damage.
Triples, if he makes the triple, he could steal.
Thick or thin? Just trying half a rock and goes across the top. I think it probably does, Mark.
Yep.
Does it get the shot rock for the triple? That's the trick.
Those 2 are gone for sure.
Little less.
Kevin Cooey sees something.
The raise doubles automatic. Can he get all 3?
Brad Gushue.
Yep.
In trouble.
Yep. Yes! Hard!
Trying to get it by that guard first. Got to get it by that one. Bang, bang. Move him back. And the shot rock, after all that, belongs to Newfoundland, Labrador.
And it won't be easy to hit either.
Hard!
Come on. Okay, let's see.
We're going to play the pick.
Yeah, sure. I think.
Great shot.
We've seen this shot before with Kevin Cooey.
Still a good one, Kev.
But after all this, it's 4-4 if he doesn't make this.
Where you throw it, Coo?
Yeah, what do you expect him to do? Not much.
Pick for 3, pick for 4.
I think 3.
2 around the edge of the 8. Right now, Newfoundland, Labrador, they are sitting shot rock.
Whoa!
Steal point to tie.
No! Ben!
Kevin
No!
Cooey.
Ben!
Heaver.
Ben!
Pick it, and he does!
Great shot.
What a throw. What a throw.
Alberta took the time to figure it out. And they will score 3. Brad Gushue. Now down. Trying to figure out a way to come back. Looking to win his very first Tim Hortons Brier. It's been an emotional week for Craig Saville here in his hometown. The crowd very supportive for the Canadian and world champions. Wife Karen on hand as they've been brought onto the ice. He and Grant Sinopoli, who plays for the Red Blacks, the CFL's outstanding Canadian, and they will escort as 2 RCMP officers bring the Canadian Men's Curling Trophy into the arena. The 87th edition of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. And particularly for Craig, who wanted so desperately to play in this, but as you well know, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma just before Christmas. Had to leave the Sean Adams, Mark Nacy team in Nova Scotia. At the age of 15, he was an honorary flag bearer here when the Brier was here in 1993. That was won by Russ as he beat Rick Folk. So now we wait to see whose name will be added to that trophy. And right now it's all in favor of Alberta, who pick up 3 and 7 to take a 7-3 lead. As we welcome you back, go to the 8th. Newfoundland and Labrador's Brad Gushue will have last rock playing the Red Stones.
Good try, Ben. Good try, bud.
And one up with Hammer playing 7 was the same spot Northern Ontario was in against Newfoundland. They got a little aggressive, played some questionable calls, gave up a steal of 2. Newfoundland went on to catch up and win that game. And
just in the cup. Yeah,
took a lot of willpower, I guess is the safest way to say it, Cheryl, to do what Alberta did. They kind of went right after him there, and it paid off with some brilliant shot making. Kennedy with a couple beauties, and the skipper made a great one to get the 3.
Interesting end to play with Hammer. I thought they would open it up.
Not in the strategy book that way, is it?
No.
But when you're playing that well and you get the angles right and you know your skip's going to make just about anything that's there, why not?
Whoa. Hard mark. Sled.
Ben tried to tick on this corner guard on his first one. Not one you throw very often.
It's still sliding good, eh? Like, that seems quick.
Slides good.
All right.
I got to give a lot of credit to Jeff and Brett. They've not had any issues at all playing out here. No nerves. 100% for Jeff Walker. Brett, 93%.
Seriously.
Solid.
Right on the broom. Line's perfect. Looks like you're sliding good, but...
And you could argue they're under more pressure in this final than normal because they got behind, and then you just cannot make any errors.
Good weight.
Great performance.
Well done, Brett.
The problem was the opposition didn't cooperate. Brent Lang at 100%. So it's been, you're in tough when you're playing that kind of front end.
Clean, just clean.
Gushue's still there with the scoreboard. You get your 2 here, which Alberta might concede in a way. They can't get too fancy here.
We talked about all the experience on the ice when it comes to Alberta. 2010, of course, Kevin Cooey, rookie skip, wins. Then in 12, there you see the name Craig Saville as he won there. And then again, it was Cooey with Simmons, Rycroft, and Thiessen in 14. That was the year, of course, the rumors were out there that they would be breaking up, and Cooey would go on to form this team as he has now. In 2010, he won the World Championship.
Yep. That's good. Yep. That's good.
That was in Cortina. The team didn't do very well. I think finished 4th, if I remember correctly, in Beijing.
They're close together.
Clean.
Clean it. Hard clean.
A little bit, Brent, to not get ours.
Whoa.
No,
You're fine. You're fine.
And Alberta's really had the edge when you look at past champions going back to 08 and the dominance there of that Kevin Martin team. Cooey in 10, and then, of course, Cooey in 14. And Pat Simmons, Team Canada, coming from the Glencoe in Calgary. Are they on their way here to a 3rd championship for Cooey? Quite possibly up by 4 as we play in the 8th.
Usually in this situation, the deuce becomes pretty automatic for the team that's down this much because Cooey can't take too many liberties here. You keep peeling. You might have a chance at a double to get out of it. If he doesn't make it, there'll be a 2. Then you just need to go steal, and you're in an extra end here for Gushue. Kevin Cooey would absolutely love to force Newfoundland to a single here.
Yep, right. Yep. Good. Yep. Good.
Okay, yeah, he's got to be a little careful. Yeah, for sure.
Freeze, he's trying this, or if we're this side, I'm good with this, Mark. Made a couple
Here? You can hit and roll pretty much even. Makes the double pretty tough.
Little heavy.
Big
heavy
board.
Heavy board.
Close to normal.
Easy, Brett. Jeff.
Halfway between.
Hard, Jeff.
Get the line, you're
Hard,
good.
Jeff.
Get the line, you're good.
Hard,
Get the
Jeff.
line, you're good.
Hard, Jeff.
Whoa.
Right over there. Right over. Go.
It's going. It's
okay.
good.
Good shot. Drop.
Pretty nice.
Oh. Go to center, Kev. Perfect, Mark. Good shot.
I'm here. And then he's here.
Looks like a deuce. Good shot, Mark. Looks like it's going to be hard either way. But if you
Just
can
go
ever roll
perfect.
to here.
There's your 2.
Yeah, roll as far as you can.
And get shot.
Normal, though.
Okay.
If it's not going to...
For Cooey looking for a 3rd national championship. For the province of Alberta, a 27th Canadian men's curling title. He was the last Alberta winner in 2014. Manitoba, the all-time leader at 27, so they would join them with the most wins by province.
Normal.
Clean it, Ben.
Whoa.
Whoa, never.
Whoa.
Clean. No, clean, Benny.
Ben. Yep. Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard. It's gotta go. It's
Gotta
curling.
go.
It's curling. Hard.
Oh, that went sideways.
Sit. Oh, that might be
Beauty,
perfect.
Kev. Very
Great
good.
shot, Kev. That is a good shot.
Very good.
Shot.
So Manitoba, their last was by Jeff Stoughton in 2011. And now Alberta looking to join them with a 27th. Ontario's last, 12, Glenn Howard.
Or could you put it here and maybe
So it's a real mix bag of
it's up to you. I like this too.
experience on this
Which one do you prefer?
Alberta team. All of them looking for a 3rd championship.
One, I just think that they're going to be so close together. He's probably
And a
get
lot
rid
of hard work done this year to make them this team rather than
You'll have a
bits and
shot.
pieces
You have
of
to be
all the
there
teams they've been
'cause-
on. That was just a
Throw
great
even
throw
up
by
here,
Kevin
guys.
Cooey.
Yeah,
You
you're gonna
roll
have a
out.
double for 2, but you're going to
You
have
don't
a
want
shot
to
at
make it too
least.
flat.
Gushue splits the rings and you're in trouble.
Back 4 depth, right here.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
You like this?
Just outside middle.
Interesting. Brad immediately went to the freeze, tried to freeze it on the inside, stop the red double.
say just outside middle?
It's been a struggle for Brad Gushue, particularly his draw weight, just 77% overall. And Kevin Cooey, once again, just rising to the occasion as he often does. 95% and leading on the scoreboard 7-3. The player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Brad's going to split the house. Kevin's got to hit and roll in a bit to sit 2, and then Brad will have a makeable but must double for 2.
Yeah, I know. I added a bit lot
Back
there.
4 depth, guys. Might come up.
Whoa.
Weight might come out of it.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Hot. It's okay.
Weight's good.
Line's
We're there,
fine. Back 4 depth. Yep. Stay close.
Right to Mark's
Good.
room.
Whoa, Mark. No, Mark.
Sit.
Hard. Every inch. Keep going.
Okay. Man, beautiful
No
shot.
double if we're on the nose.
Pretty close.
It is the shot rock.
Double if we're on the nose.
This is pretty good.
Newfoundland and Labrador with
I think you throw the
last
same.
rock here in 8.
I think we just saw it. I'd like the same ice and just sweep it a little early.
Okay.
Right?
Unless we think that did something unnatural, but because you threw a board waiter out here for 1. Or for two. This is right where he played the hit for two. With control.
Yeah, I don't mind that good control.
That's what we had with control, and you hit it right on the nose.
You can move
And you know what? That one actually curled a bit too.
Can you be a hair high and 1 inch high?
Yeah.
Make him make it.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of wait, Mark.
Good control.
Where on the nose, Kev?
Little less weight.
You see Gushue standing at the back, one hand on his hip. Just realizes that he is in some difficulty here. Trying to get his name on that
Control.
Clean. Trophy for a
Clean,
first
Ben.
time.
Yep. Hard, Benny. Hard, Benny. Hard. Never stop, bud. Never stop. Never stop. Hard. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Right on the nose. Right on the nose.
Right
That's
on
a
the
really
nose.
good sweep. Shot. Shot, Kev.
Just once, Newfoundland and Labrador has won that championship. Jack McDuff, Toby McDonald, Doug Hudson, Ken Templeton. What a moment it was. And I know you still stay in touch with Toby, and I think Mr. McDuff is living in Moncton, is
That's right, yeah, and they're both wonderful, wonderful guys, students of the game. We couldn't have won the Olympics without Toby McDonald's help. He was unbelievable.
And it is exactly 40 years to the day.
This is the calf, guys.
You like that there, Brad?
Yeah, that should be good. I like it.
Doubles here.
Yep. Nice easy feel, Mark.
It's a big,
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
big shot.
Brett, or Jeff.
Going to come over, move it back. Yes. To get the deuce. To keep hope alive. As Newfoundland and Labrador flags fly here at the arena at TD Place. Acknowledging the crowd, but still trails Alberta. Championship weekend means the announcement of the All-Stars. And the first team All-Stars include from Manitoba, Denny Neufeld, Brent Lang, Alberta, and the back end of Ryan Fry and Brad Jacobs from Northern Ontario. The second team includes a man we're watching on the ice, Ben Hebert, the lead from Alberta, E.J. Harnden of Northern Ontario, and the back end of the Newfoundland and Labrador champions, Mark Nichols and Brad Gushue. All selected by the Canadian Curling Reporters. Congratulations to the All-Stars at this year's Tim Hortons Brier here in Ottawa.
Like a round because we're shot?
Newfoundland and Labrador with their 2 and 8. Get a little bit closer. But it is Alberta that does have the last rock. They have the Hammer here 9 playing the Yellowstone.
Hey, wait, you got a little more.
And Ben just gave them a little bit of a breather. Gushue threw the guard, and Ben played the tick on it. Perfect tick.
Real close.
Rolled in for shot rock, too. This is huge. This is Gushue's chance to steal here if this is missed.
Really got to go. Hard, Langer! Off. Hard, Mark, go, Mark, get it through. Mark.
This is gone.
Stay
Keep
with
going,
this one,
keep
Kev.
going.
Get that to no
Right
man's
through,
land,
Kev.
Get it out. Who cares? Go, go, go. Get it out. If it hangs, it hangs.
And it won't. It'll just go.
Shot. What's the difference? It's a center guard or a center guard?
Now when I jam it, it's ours.
Benny.
Nice throw.
Picked, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Must have picked.
Oh,
He must have picked.
It went sideways.
Guard, guys, again.
Brad? You don't like the high one?
Sure. I like that.
Do you guys like
Yeah,
You've got
throw a
two
high
things
one or
to
two.
jam
We
on.
can go in.
There's your chance. 2 guards. Keep it there for a while. Sink around that eventually. Hope for an error.
Pretty early to go in. Problem is with the double guard, you got to be just over the hog line, as much separation as possible.
I think you can go.
I don't think it's bad. Line's good.
I think it's half, Jeff.
And we don't need to, but
I don't think
line
it's,
only.
It's not half.
Hold in. Right to where you are. Just
Jeff,
shy.
you get the
Hold
line.
in. Hold
Don't
in.
worry about
Right
that.
off, Jeff. We're gonna give him a double. Yeah, we're just a foot or two short. No. Let's thicken a little bit.
Nice shot.
Okay. Thought it'd be good if it hung around, like nose, and hung in the 12-foot.
Yeah.
I guess I could have swept it through, but
Not giving it a go?
no, straight beyond pit.
On the line call.
Gotcha.
So not running it back, just a straight peel, you heard them say.
Whoa.
Mark a little bit.
Whoa.
You're okay.
The winner will automatically qualify for the Men's Worlds to be played in Basel starting the 2nd of April. Then there's next year's Canada Cup, the Continental Cup to be played in Las Vegas. They'll come back as defending champions, and they will also qualify with a medal at the Worlds for the Roar of the Rings, the Canadian curling qualifier for the Olympics in Korea. Then there's prize money and the funding from Sport Canada. Total of $225,000. Now, you have to remember, Kevin Cooey has already qualified for the curling trials by virtue of that win in the Canada Cup in Grand Prairie in December. So, does the second place team from here go? Yep. No. What they'll end up doing is taking the team with the second best rankings.
That's it.
And that team. So that's why all those points we told you about earlier
That's good.
mean so much. Next season's ranking leader will go if Cooey should win this.
Wow, that's why these teams play so much and go so hard trying to get those points.
Little boost at the end
A
there?
little bit more line than Brett.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't boost it.
A pretty incredible year for Alberta. They win the Canada Cup, and if they could pull this off here, those are two pretty massive events.
No, line's
Looks
fine.
like a lot more than Brett's. Room in your shoes.
The team really worked on trying to plan to peak at certain events this year, and that was part of their focus as a team.
Okay. Good.
And the fact that they already have that trial spot will allow them to plan out next season.
Well, they all have young families, so big breather for them to be able to maybe not go as hard and practice more, work on things that they want to work on rather than being dictated by the tour and playing every weekend.
One more, or do we go around now?
No, one more. We need to make sure we guard this, though, because if we show him half, he's just going to hit this.
Yeah.
Valid point, because that's the winner for Gushue. If they can get around that one later, they might have a chance to steal here. So Mark has to guard this.
Here less.
Okay, line similar.
Line's the same.
We're over.
Stay down, Jeff.
Stay down, Jeff.
We're over.
Okay, line's good.
Line's good.
Might overcurl a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Stay down, Jeff. Stay down, Jeff.
Room length.
Stay down.
Whoa.
Whoa. Overcurling a bit. Okay, that's fine.
And they cover it.
Well, you can get that yellow one now.
You think?
Yes.
Now there's half a stone.
That's the one that's hurting
You want the double peel, or you just want to peel our yellow one?
Pretty good.
No. Yeah. He's just going to throw a tight guard. I guess
Kev,
draw.
I'll give it a safe go. I think it's the call.
Yeah, I think so too.
Give it a.
I can always run this one.
Okay.
3/4.
Whoa. Yep.
Mark Kennedy.
Whoa.
Brent!
No. Yep.
Yes, Brent! Get it!
And by.
Wow.
Good throw, Mark.
Really wanted that one.
Great throw, man.
Even Mark knows that that's huge.
Probably
Keeps
needs
Gushue
your-
alive here.
Top of the button.
Bite the butt. Nibble the butt.
Well, despite not having last rock, Alberta opened with those steals in 1 and 2. Then, of course, the 7th. All those rocks in play. Every rock was in play until the 3rd stones. And then he made that pick to score 3 and really break it open. Newfoundland and Labrador respond with that deuce. But right now it is An Alberta team that is in control and leading. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Yeah, without getting it. Yeah, exactly. I hear you.
Now, we talked about the seventh end that Kevin had only thrown 3 draws in the first end. It was his pistol come around draw that forced the error for the steal, and the second end was the same thing. Come around draw and forced Gushue to a tough shot and got a steal out of it.
Full 12, Mark.
Hard, go then. Come on, help him.
Gotta get it by.
Hard.
Make sure we get shot. Come on.
Hard.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good sweeping, guys.
And they do well. But that run back, even you heard Cooey say, I'll always have that.
Feel that light.
I had like a really high 90s.
I'm gonna have something on my last one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're better to hit half of this red one and roll away. You don't want to leave any guards out front.
Make her go away, Coo.
I don't think you'd want to nose it, Cheryl, and it's double guarded for Gushue to loop around it.
No, I think they talked about big weight and try and slash it across the top of the red, and then that will make their shooter roll.
At the same time, they have to hit enough of to make it, because if you miss it, Gushue draws for 2. It's the same situation as the steal in the 6th then.
All right. Yep. Hard bend. Hard. Really hard bend. Really hard. Shooter. Shooter.
Got it.
Shooter.
And rolled it away. And yeah, that center line's open now a little bit more. It rolled it away a little bit.
It's better. You've got a piece of the forefoot, you can see. Still good opportunity for Brad.
Absolutely.
Kevin hasn't thrown many draws.
Oh, just a sliver.
Could have been better, I guess.
Little bit, but
Yeah, I like 6 feet more. I think speed's same, pass the same.
Slower or heavier?
Okay.
Both?
That looks like a ton of ice, hey?
Come on, a little less, Mark.
6 feet more?
6 feet. Okay, so they're like, you like that ice? Not too much there. It's pretty good.
Not too much, no.
Where do you want to go with this, Russ?
right in the tee line, maybe top tee line, but the main thing, it has to be underneath.
Line's real good.
Oh, wait, close, Jeff.
It's good, Jeff. A little bit.
Whoa.
No, line's good. Line's good. Clean it.
Brett, you're going to have to finish it.
Top 4.
Brett,
I think you'll get there. Splitting tee.
Behind tee.
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Back button. A little bit, Brett.
Yep.
Well, that's exactly where the brush was.
Where did that ever stop?
Yeah.
That hit something at the end, which was beneficial.
Grabbed at the end.
Oh, did it?
Go another rock and a half.
That would have been buried.
What's that?
Would have been buried.
I think it would have been overburied.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to come out the other
That's
side.
probably easier than the draw, don't you think?
Perfect.
Let's make it.
He's thrown 3 draws, Kevin Cooey, and he's 100% on those 3. But he's electing to play the run back.
Yeah, I thought they'd play the soft tap with these brooms. You get Ben Hebert in there as you're getting by the guard. You could certainly kill it for 1.
Well, it is buried. It's only an inch or 2 of it.
His last draw, Vic, was in the 4th end, so that's probably part of this.
All right, 7-5.
Hard, Benny.
Make this run back. Stick it for 1.
Gotta go.
Maybe get the blank. You're going to catch it. Yes, you will. And you'll get it to the back and add 2 more.
Wow.
To Michelle.
And congratulations, Kevin Cooey. They and Alberta are the Canadian men's curling champions.
Talk to me! Yes!
And disappointment for Brad Gushue, who thought this would be his year.
We did it. We did it.
He gets to the final again. It's a 2nd loss in the final.
Yes.
Make the final. Alberta wins it 9-5 over Newfoundland and Labrador. And yes, and that's as much as you're going to get from the new Canadian men's curling champion.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
It was a dominant performance by Kevin Cooey and the Alberta champions out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary as they win it 9-5 over Newfoundland and Labrador. Kevin Cooey, congratulations. He's with Brian.
Kevin, congratulations. Your third Brier title. What does it mean to you to do it with this group of guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. New team. You know, we had a bit of a struggle last year. We've had a great year, and we're all such great friends. It's just an amazing feeling.
When did you think it started to go your way this week?
Oh, I don't know. I think probably when we won the semifinal last night. You know, we had a couple ends that we could have been out of here pretty early, and we got a few breaks. Not going to lie, but when we had our chances, we capitalized, and you know, today we played great.
Always proud to have Alberta on the back, and you guys actually tie Manitoba now for Briers overall. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, it's, you know, pretty special anytime you can win a Brier, especially in this field. I mean, it was so tough, so many good teams, hardest one I've ever been at, so it's a pretty special feeling.
Congrats, good luck at the Worlds.
Thanks, Brian.
Brad Gushue applauding the many Newfoundland and Labrador fans who supported him all week here at the arena at TD Place as Brent Lang celebrates along with wife Jennifer Jones and Isabella, and Mark Kennedy with wife Nicole. The proudest walk any team can make in Canadian curling is the walk of a champion. Congratulations, Alberta. Their coach is John Dunn, Scott Pfeiffer, lead Ben Hebert, second Brent Lang, third Mark Kennedy, and their skip Kevin Cooey. And for all of them, it's their third Canadian men's curling championship. And when you think last year, their first year, they missed the playoffs in Calgary going 6-5, and then they just retooled, and Mark Kennedy moved into that third hole. Brent Lang went back to his more familiar spot as the second, and now here they are 1 year later. After missing the playoffs, they are the Canadian men's curling champions. And joining them on the podium with a silver medal, Newfoundland and Labrador, the second for Brad Gushue, having lost in 2007.
Bronze medalists, ladies and gentlemen, Team Northern Ontario.
Northern Ontario, they went through round robin undefeated, of course, winning 11 straight, but then they stumbled and losing 2 in a row. They lost in that 1-2 playoff. Then, of course, they lost on that measurement to score 2 for Alberta. And as you said, there were games they won, and they were on the right side of the inch in round robin, and they weren't in those 2 losses.
No, but what a great, how do you go 11-0? Just an unbelievable field here. Just a great week. Just wrong side of the inch twice.
And Newfoundland and Labrador out of the Ballyhaley Country Club in St. John's. Jules Ocher has his medals with Kevin Martin, now picks up a silver medal with Newfoundland and Labrador. Jeff Walker, Brett Gallant, boy, did they hold up their end today. Mark Nichols and Brad Gushue in a 13th Brier. 2 silver medals now for him. The bronze still has to check off that Canadian men's curling championship from his bucket list.
In 2016 Tim Hortons Brier champions, Team Alberta.
And Brad Jacobs said it best when it all began. He said the team that wins this because of the strength of the field will deserve it. John Dunn is their coach, Scott Pfeiffer, Ben Hebert, who has those 2 other wins with Kevin Martin, Brent Lang, with Glenn Howard a couple. Mark Kennedy also came off that Martin team, and Kevin Cooey in 10, 14, and now 16.
Will now be presented to our 2016 champions, Team Alberta.
And now, as Canadian men's champions, they will head to the Worlds in Switzerland. Congratulations, Alberta. They are the Canadian men's curling champions. This year, the 87th edition of the Brier came to our nation's capital. The top curlers from all across our land took to the ice in search of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. The goal, of course, in curling is to, quite simply, score more points than your opponent. But how you accomplish that, that is the tricky part. You see, there are always different angles, different paths, different ways to reach your objective. And sometimes it's not about outscoring, but rather not being outscored. 16 rocks per end, 10 ends per game, 11 games in round robin, and that's just to make it to the final weekend. Trying to win the Brier? Yeah, it's serious stuff. These 9 days can mess with your head. There are times it seems like you've missed your chance, only to find out you were really on target. And there are times when it seems like you're on target, only to find out that you missed your chance. However, the Brier is much more than wins or losses. Every year it provides moments that just simply make you smile. It perfectly captures the spirit of curling and why there's so much to like about the game. The players that get a chance to compete are normal guys, put onto a stage that is anything but normal. Win or lose, just to be in the Brier is special. A 9-day journey that is uniquely Canadian. And if you didn't happen to win this year's Brier, well, there's no need to worry because you'll have another chance 12 months from now. Next March, the Brier heads east to St. John's, Newfoundland, and we truly can't wait for that. And with that, we come to the end of our coverage from here in Ottawa, the Centennial Flame, the Peace Tower, the Parliament buildings. We want to thank the organizers, all the volunteers for their exceptional hard work and doing so much for all of us at TSN, and particular thanks to the players for all their cooperation in helping us tell the story, the stories of the Tim Hortons Brier. Our next stop in our season of champions, well, will be next weekend, and we'll be on the prairies. We'll be in Swift Current. Chelsea Carey will wear the maple leaf as Team Canada at the Ford World Women's Championship. They'll open against Denmark. We'll have it for you next Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So now, on behalf of all of us, we say thanks to you for watching. Good luck to Team Cooey, Team Canada at the Men's Worlds in Switzerland. And until we talk with you again next week from Swift Current and the Ford Women's Worlds, thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.